Ah, there we go. Haha, there we go. All right, we're live, guys. What's up? Happy Saturday night. Yup, it's Saturday night. It's more like Sunday morning. Welcome. All right. Here we are. And we'll grab these keys. All right, we'll save on that. Man, that's some good music. Can we turn this up? Castle theme, Super Mario World. So we are starting a little bit late, but that's all right. It's the weekend. I'm just having nice times on my weekend. I'm kind of going into a cool down mode after 5 years. Saturdays are optional now. I don't always have to show up for Saturdays. Saturdays are an off day. All right. We're going, live for Saturday night. I had a very nice day. There we go. All right. All right. Just closing up some browsers. I think we are ready. Wow, that was so cool. I want to hear that one again. That's the castle theme. Do I have this one saved? Save it to live stream music. That's a good one. I hit a king high straight flush in poker last week. Nice, dude. Poker's fun. You know, I actually played poker when I was a young homeschooler. I had homeschooler friends who understood how to play poker, and they taught me. And we would play poker with each other on the pro-life bus, believe it or not. You'd be going, you'd be going on a 24-hour trip to Washington, D.C., where you didn't really have much to do. And so you could actually sit down in the walkway and play poker with each other. We did that back then. It'd be like, it'd be like 3 a.m. in the morning. Everyone else was asleep, and we'd be sitting there on the floor, coughing from all the cold or whatever. Somebody inevitably would get sick from the weather, and then you'd just be sitting there playing poker. So, let's take a look at some of the new stuff. You guys already got a good view of this. We got Ghastly, Haunter. Wow. That is going to be a desirable Haunter for Haunter collectors. And then, of course, I'm interested in this Gengar. Of course, this Gengar looks a little bit like he rode the short bus to school, but I like this Haunter a lot. That's cool. All right. Here's a special pack. This says Pokemon Sammelkartenspiel. Sammelkartenspiel. It's the German Neo. How strange. There are. Yes, Neo Sammelkartenspiel. It's Zu Selbstlich. Licha? Spielkarten. Not Spielkarten. Alright, throw that over there. It's so hot in here. It's so hot. It's actually really hot. Now, I have a pretty bad headache, but I took not one, but 2 ibuprofens. But I think the trick is going to be not to do a lot of shouting. So I'm going to use my indoor voice today. I'm going to try and shout less now, okay? So, yeah, I got a bad headache. It was really, really bad. And I laid down, and Karis gave me a long neck massage. And then I've taken 2 painkillers, and that seems to be doing it. But if I yell a bunch, I know it's just going to come back. All right. I got this as a gift. Look at that, gym leaders. Oh, it's clipped. It's clipped up there. Look at that. Wow. Okay, well, I better save this. It's not even mine. That's actually a gift, but I want PSA to have it. Okay. Here's Hello Kitty Metazoo card number 2. Yep, I bought not 1, but 2 of the Metazoo Hello Kitties because I like it. I think it's a good card. I bought this Politoed the other day because I saw it for sale, and I was like, why is that so cheap? It was like weirdly cheap. It was when I went to go price my Politoed, and I'm like, that's way too cheap. So somebody had Politoed up on the market, and it was just so cheap I had to go buy it. Because that's my Politoed now. I mean, it's vintage Politoed from Skyridge. It's a reverse holo. All right, so, and then I'm always keeping an eye on Dusclops because I'm a big fan of Dusclops. Did you send off the new PSA submission? Not yet. Doesn't go off till Sunday. You still got time. This is your last day, and then you're out of time. I'm preparing a BGS submission for myself. That's why I did work on today. That was when the headache started. Wonder if I wasn't resting my neck properly or something for hours. I'm preparing a Hello Kitty BGS submission. I'll try and get a black label Hello Kitty card. Cool. All right, check that out. We got a lot of new slabs in, man. We just got this card back from Slab Away. We got this the other day from, we got a lot of slabs in. Look at all these slabs. I got such a cool job. It's fun to have enough money to be able to do this, you know, because the money goes back and forth, back and forth. I buy it, I sell it, I buy it, I sell it. And between buying and selling it, there's like a slice, a margin of profit. But, you know, with all this money kind of going backwards and forwards, it's just kind of fun because a lot of cool cards pass through my hands. And yeah, it's like being a museum almost. So I get to show you guys a lot of stuff. So that's a very special career. Here we are. Very cool. So cool. Little Hello Kitty card. And this is the giveaway card. There you go. I really like them. They're a whole lot thinner than I thought they were going to be. Well, they're exactly the same as a PSA slab. Yeah, my slabs are exactly like PSA slabs. You need some energy drinks. Did the South Park title go out for grading? I didn't see it in the post. Well, it shouldn't be in the post because it doesn't get done till tomorrow. So I haven't done, it's all right here. Look, it doesn't start till Sunday. So tonight's basically your last night. See? So you got all these guys. Yeah, look at that Mothman. Ooh, baby. Look at that, huh? This is a good submission, guys. This is a freaking good submission. A couple of mine back here. All right. Well, I think we're ready to get started. I'm going to put this away. This is a German Neo Discovery pack. We could break that next if you guys wanted. We have a Team Rocket break going. Team Rocket has 3 people in it. Okay, that's Team Rocket. The big break, the one that might actually finish, is this Charizard. He's at 12. He's at 13. And then let's remove these real fast. So I don't know what to do with this Gengar. Let's get a little data on the Gengar. I have one of the best poker collections in the world. It might be the best poker collection. I don't actually know for sure. Okay, so this guy's Pop 17. I think as a result of him being so rare, I'm better off just holding him for now, guys. I don't remember what I paid for them. Pop 17. All right, let's turn the music down now. Before it gives me a greater headache. Pop 17 on that Gengar. I just wanted to show him off. As for the Ghastly and the Haunter, these will probably come up for sale. I don't collect any Haunters. I think he's a very good Pokemon, though. I really do. But what I like to do is I tend to just pick one card, and then I just put all my money into one card. So I'd rather put all the money into the Final Evolution game. Well, I don't know. I mean, because they look really good together, don't they? They look awfully good together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. Maybe I just sell them to you guys, because, you know, I always worry about reacquiring the card later, but I'm pretty good at acquiring cards, it turns out. Hey, mister, do you got a Groot slab? Groot? No. All right, let's throw this away. The special sale's over. All right. Special sale's gone. Didn't really affect any sales anyways. Here's Ivysaur. Here's Rayquaza. Here's Blastoise. Here's Coughing. Here's a really nice Kabutops. Okay. Let's take a quick look and see what's come in. Here's Pirates Enjoyer, $125 to slab away. That's so nice. Oh, right. We were working on repos yesterday, and we ought to finish them because we only started them. Okay, Pirates Enjoyer. Snorlax. So let me take a look into it. You sent 125. And this one's for May, but you're here, you're paying it down. And it's 600 minus 125. 475 remains. All right, cool. And we'll say this was paid on 10/6. So that I understand what happened last. Okay. Very nice. Here is an order in ZELLE, Rigoberto Gil. ZELLE is just worked for Mr. Rigoberto Gil. Yesterday, ZELLE did a thing where it didn't work. So I don't know. And then a whole bunch of orders came in later in the night. So I don't want to see that happen twice, but I suppose it could. But Rigoberto Gil's order just came through. Do you have any Guardians of the Galaxy cards? No Guardians of the Galaxy cards. I'm sorry. Yeah. We do have Marvel 2, though. Weiss Marvel 2 is on the menu. You might take a look at that. Okay, let's set up the giveaway real fast. Do you have a Groot slab? Already read that. So today, I'm not going to do as much shouting. I have a pretty bad headache that started up. I am on painkillers, though, so I should be all right. All right, there you go. You can type in TCC to get into that giveaway. If you appreciate the giveaways, do me a little favor and smash that like button too. All right, so next up we've got Aaron Rodriguez, 2 PRB1s. Where are my PRB1s? They're way back here. What's your opinion on tag grading? They're all right. Don't got anything bad to say, really. I think most people are going to choose to grade with PSA, though. PSA is dominant. For Pokemon, anyways. I like BGS, too, believe it or not. You know, CGC used to compete pretty directly with BGS because they had something called the perfect grade. And they don't anymore. They got rid of one of their best things. CGC should have never gotten rid of the perfect grade because I don't find myself wanting to grade with them as badly as a result of that. Like, I like their changes. I like the CGC 10, you know, the upgrade from the 9.5. And I like the Pristine 10. It's very pretty. But the fact that I can get a perfect 10 at BGS is a really big motivator. So, you know, I've got these Hello Kitty cards, and I could send them to CGC, and I'd probably get lots of Pristines. I think I would. I think I'd get tons of Pristines. But I don't know, if I can get a black label at BGS, that's a bigger motivator. It really is. Aaron Rodriguez. I still didn't have my Gengar Old Maid slab. I guess you repo it or it's lost somewhere over there. What? There's an Old Maid Gengar slab you never got? What did it grade? Do you remember? Cody Hodges. Well, how would it get repoed? Is it possible for that to have happened? Like, was it well over a year old? BGS is slowly driving themselves out a business. Why would you say that, Rigo Rockstar? So you're saying you're missing a Gengar Old Maid slab. Was it under a different name? I'll help you look for it. So was it under a different name? Did you ever buy with like CASHAPP or ZELLE? And so there's a possibility for a different name. Here's Manuel Castro, $200 for his slab away. Thank you, Manuel. Wow, tonight's already been a pretty good night between 2 slab away payments. That is awesome. This should be 980 when it's done, but let's test it. So 1180 minus 200, 980. That's right. 980. Okay, there you go. Put me on that giveaway, mister. Don't make me send you a buff picture of me. I could beat you up. Oh, yeah? I can't believe you tricked me like that. Here's Brandon Anastasi. 1 South Park pack, 1 Ruby Sapphire pack. Okay, you got it. Brandon Anastasi. So, that's back here. Oh. If someone orders your $10 pre-grade, do you basically look through our bag and see what cards are the best and might be worth grading? Yeah, it's actually worthwhile to do it. So I don't know what you think $10 is worth, but my pre-grade can really help you choose your 10s out. Here we are. And avoid grades that would have been bad. So, you know, let's say you were grading with me to send cards off to PSA. And it costs $10 to pre-grade, and a pre-grade is pretty much 10 of your cards get pre-graded, right? Or at least up to 10 of your best cards. Well, when I'm done looking through, you'll know which cards to avoid. So you'll have a card where you know it's going to grade 9, and it'd be a bad idea to waste all that money grading it. Okay, here goes. Brennan Anastasi. We got Skitty, Torchic, lovely, Shroomish, Sceptile, and Myena. Cool. No holo in that pack, though. Might be in the next pack. All right, we'll just leave those together. That's vintage, guys. This is from the year 2004. Affordable vintage packs, but they're in Spanish. All right. If you know Spanish, go buy them. Go show some love to the Spanish language. Now, Brendan Anastasi. So this is the South Park vintage pack. You got Volcano. You got the cows. Live from South Park Forum. Pay-per-view. Some of you guys are too young to remember pay-per-view. There's Eric Cartman and Starvin' Marvin. So, from my studies on these South Park cards, pretty much any Eric card does well. So, if you were to grade this and try to sell it, Starvin' Marvin, it would do well, just because Eric's on the front. But, like, look, this is Pippin. Nobody cares about Pippin. This is Ike and Kenny. His name's Kenny, right? No. I got his name wrong. Kyle. My bad. How did I confuse that at all? This is like one of my favorite shows of all time. There we go. Got his name wrong. My brain said that's the wrong name. It's the headache, guys. All right, there we go. Kyle Broflovsky and Ike. There we go. Very nice. Pay-per-view still a thing. Yeah. Cool, man. We are. They probably don't do it as much, though. Oh my gosh, Mr. Kill Kenny. You bastard. $10 to pre-grade my box, too. Well, it's not quite exactly like that. It's sort of like I pre-grade 10 cards for you. 10 cards. So I'll go find 10 cards. Brandon Anastasi. You ready, Brandon? Hooray. It was a TCC 10, and I got slabs from you that were even older. They were in the box, but I'm not trying to make a fuss about it. Just want to let you know. All right, so, no, that matters to me. Let me go ahead and make you a spare label. And, would you say you had a lot of slabs still over here with me, like old TCC slabs? Okay. Yeah, it matters to me. Say print. And print. Oh, new Pokeball. For me, at least. Carrier rates have changed. So what could have happened is if you had a lot of TCC graded cards, they could have been put into a special box and placed to the side a long time ago. Back when we were doing that. Long time ago. And now Alexis is in charge of things, and she might not know that little detail. She might not know to go looking for that. Did you treat Karis to vintage gas station pizza? Vintage gas station pizza, huh? We had Taco Bell. So gross, man. I just don't understand why people eat it. But Karis loves it. She loves Taco Bell. I can't do it, man. I hate Taco Bell. Okay. Cody Hodges. Missing TCC slabs. Where's the secret menu? Well, it's in the description. Okay, toss it over there. Very good. Brendan Anastasia. Let's go find that bag, Brendan. Mr. Brandon. Brandon. Ah, you're all the way in the back, man. If you look in that box, can you check for a Michael too? Well, it's not a box. What it is, there was a shelf, right? And this shelf had little white boxes on it. And those little white boxes were filled with Cardconomist graded slabs. If and only if you were a guy who had a bunch of them graded. So if you had like 10 of them in a row, they would go into a little white box on a shelf. And your name would be on the little white box. There we go. Now, there's still a couple of those little white boxes down there. That's why I asked if Cody Hodges had a lot. As far as I know, that was the only one. Okay, so you're only missing one. You're only missing the Gengar. I don't know then. We will have to do a deep dive for it and see what happens. We are. Charizard. And here's a Golem. All right. And that's it. We are out of orders. You know, yesterday was a really slow day. Yesterday night was pretty slow. I don't know what it is. It might just be because it's the first week of October. I noticed this. I think we have a slow week every month, and I think it's the first week of the month because people are paying rent and such. But yeah, yesterday night was slow, so I was pretty much suspecting tonight would be slow. At the top, Law, how'd I miss it? Does Nogla still buy from you anymore? What's up, Slick? Well, he came in, it was like a year ago, might have been 2 years ago, but it might have been 1 year ago. And he came in for Christmas and bought some gifts for everybody. But I mean, he doesn't come in that often. So no, I wouldn't say he didn't come in that consistent before either. What he really did was during the height of the Pokemon craze, I guess Nogla was opening up Pokemon cards. And he popped into our stream and just bought like an unbelievable amount of stuff. It was like $13,000 of stuff in like, I don't know, a few days. And then, you know, he had me grade some of it. It was really cool. I sent that off to him. And then after that, didn't hear from him a lot after then. Some friends told me that he was talking on his channel about, you know, the Pokemon was just kind of a fad for him. He was going to get back to his usual content. So, and I think you saw that with a lot of content creators. When Pokemon was sort of trending real heavy after Logan Paul, a lot of content creators kind of followed suit. They sort of, you know, they're like, hey, I did Pokemon cards when I was a kid too, so I'm going to open some. And, you know, now they're back to their usual content. They don't want to become a whole Pokemon channel. How's your weekend been, mister? Mine's been hectic. My AC went out. Ew. That's the worst, man. I couldn't have my AC go out. No way. No way. I'd die. I couldn't handle it. Well, luckily, you know, with this house, we have 2 air conditioning units, 2 of them. So if one of the air conditioning units goes down, the other one is still there running. So how about that? One of the benefits of having a larger home. All right. Of course, the downside is paying for all the air conditioning from 2 air conditioning units. So that's the downside. But so let's get up here to the this right here, the All Slabs channel in our Discord server. Click on that. There we go. Huh? Very good. Okay. Take a picture of these bad boys. Just live in the lake if the AC quits. How many tops season S2 packs left in the box? Yeah, those packs have been pretty nice to us. And I'll just take a quick look. Shall I? Here we are. Okay, here they are. I don't know if we pulled the Charizard out of this set, the main Charizard. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. And then when this box is over, we get a new box. That'll be so fun. Okay. Very good. Now, we're going to take this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and peel them all down. There we go. Windy City Gaming. What's up, man? Windy City Gaming. All right, we're just waiting for some orders, guys. Here's some more slabs. Who doesn't like a good slab? Here's a PSA 9 Entei for $28. Pikachu PSA 9. Dusk Noir 10. Magneton 9. That's a little pricey. Here's a Snorlax 10. Dragapult 10. Charizard 10. Tentacruel 7. And this really special Articuno 10. And the Articuno 10 was last priced $724. So we need to reprice him real fast. Let's get this guy repriced. Did I get a message? Michael Hoven. Michael Hoven. Okay. Okay, I know how to do this. Let me message Alexis. All right, there you go, Michael. I left a message for Alexis for Monday. So now she's got that on her to-do list. And, oh, right, we were trying to price this birdie. So let's go ahead and do that now. Topps Articuno. What we have is the Top Series 3 Articuno, which is, it looks to be slightly cheaper than our price. Should be $275. Okay, so this guy got slightly cheaper over time. Do I get a new sleeve, you think? Let's get a new sleeve. Started playing Battlefield 5 again, mister. Such a great game. All right. Okay. Little tag there. So this is going to say... Oh, and I already screwed it up. I was just thinking that I could do maybe like a whiteboard marker on these. I wonder if I could do a whiteboard marker and not have to do all these stickers and everything and not have to get a new sleeve every time. But then I was thinking, you know, if I did whiteboard markers, what if the information just wiped off by accident as it got shuffled around? So that would be annoying. There we go. All right. Beautiful Articuno. Okay. And we'll throw these out. What was this? Oh, yeah, that was the ancient origins. We're going to do a box break as something fun. Some cheap box break. Brandon Anastasi. We already did that one, right? Yeah. Let me go back and hit refresh. I think I need to hit refresh. Okay, you ready? Matt Hansen says 10 of the Japanese Wanderers. Why, thank you, Matt Hansen. 10 Japanese Wanderers, everybody. All right. Break some vivid voltage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Ooh. So what are we hyped for tonight, guys? What's the kind of card you want in your collection right now? There we go. All right. Matt Hansen. Ray Gun. Haha. Code. Kingdra. Oh. Moonbryon. So bad. Moonbryon. I mean, we could do a Moonbryon break, but it would be a ridiculous break. It would be a ridiculous break. It really would not be good. Here we are. I also don't consider him a very good investment. So I'm just trying to imagine getting my customers to spend so much money on a card that I don't even think is a good investment. Oh, look at that Sandile. There we go. Yeah, it's not a Sandile. It's a flippy round thing. I always forget the name of those. Hourglass? I think it's Hourglass. I need another Blaziken Altart. Ooh, yeah, Blaziken Altart. That's a cool one. Okay, that was for Matt Hansen. Well, Matt, with an M.A., where you at, Matt? You over here? We want that gosh darn Latias from Paradise Dragon. Yeah. Hey, maybe it's time to pull that. You know, we never pulled that, and I feel like people have slowed down on that set a little bit. So we never actually got a clip of us pulling that. You got a box, don't you, Matt? Is that what it is? Yeah, you got a box. Looking for your bag in the MA. Oh, you got a nearly full box. Uh-oh. So, you know, I'm ready to liquidate what I have left of the Paradise Dragona. I am. Because we're going to get the Surging Sparks anyways. And then I'll probably just stock that. So, what do we have the price at per box? I think it was $79, right? We're having a price change right now on Paradise Dragona. Paradise Dragona is now... Let's make it... Let me see what I can do, actually. Give me a second, guys. It will require some research. I have to understand how I acquired it. Okay. All right, give me a second. All right, are you guys ready? So this is my absolute cheapest liquidation price on Paradise Dragona, and it's going to be $64 a box. $64 a box. We'll make it $2.50 a pack now. $2.50 a pack, $64 a box on Paradise Dragona. What we're trying to do here, we'd really like to see Paradise Dragona sell through and get that Latias SAR clip. We've never gotten that clip. Rigoberto Gil, one box of the Sanrio Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty ended up being a spectacular pick for me. I'm so glad I bought a lot of this and not a little bit. Actually, I want to see a little more about it. So long, Gay Bowser. I know I'm being very quiet. Don't worry. I'm not dead. All right, getting back to it. We should do a typing of the day with Slabs. A what? So, getting back to it, Rigoberto Gil. Here goes. Okay. Grabbing this. I need more Gengar cards. Yes, more Gengar. Snip. Snipping that. Snipping this. Do you guys really want me to do like a break on that Gengar maybe? Maybe he could be the next break after the, you know, the whatever next break ends. All right, we got Kuromi. Ooh. So this is for Mr. Rigoberto Gill. Here we are. The doggy Ruth. It's Joseph Jones. How's it going tonight? I'm not shouting too much tonight. I had a bad headache earlier, so just a little bit of quieter talk. Oh, cheery chums. They're so cheery. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be keeping a case or two of the Hello Kitties off to the side, just in case the set really goes up in value over time. All right. I don't know how many Hello Kitty sets are planned by the Hello Kitty company. There we go. Oh, that's so nice. All right, very good. See, look, it's kind of like a, it's like an RPG. Bard, Paladin, Mage maybe, Healer, a Witch, I don't know. Oh, this is a good one. Look at that. You flip it around and it's like this, see? It's a two-sided card. Good. I like that one. Hello Kitty has a TCG now. Printed by Y. Schwartz. That's right. We have some in the menu right now if you'd like it. Okay, tossing this away. Mr. Rigoberto. Thanks, man. Okay. Oh, where am I going to run into? He said I need a new bag. New bag. Probably going to upset some people, but I like Gengar more than I like Charizard. Well, I'm kind of the same way. When I was younger, Charizard was not my top pick. It was actually Gengar and Alakazam. I like the Psychic Pokemon. There you go, Mr. Rigoberto Gill. Can you believe I'm already writing 1024 on the bags? This year has been one of the fastest lost years of my life. I really did nothing this year but work. I really did nothing but trade a year of my life for money. That's all I did this year. My wife did the same thing. I feel kind of bad about it. Here's an order. Javier Arroyo, 5 of the OP9s. Okay, 5 of the OP9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da. Mister, I thought you liked Shuckle. Yeah, I thought I liked Shuckle. Well, I mean, back when we were opening up those cards, Shuckle was like one of those goofy Pokemon that you joke about enjoying because it's like, you know, people pick like a favorite goofy Pokemon. But if you want to talk about, you know, serious favorite Pokemon, I liked Gengar and Alakazam back in Red and Blue. Shuckle didn't even exist back then yet. Then, you know, Silver comes out, Tyranitar. That's my favorite. I like Tyranitar and Lugia. I like Lugia a lot, actually. A lot of people like Lugia. I also liked Umbreon. So I'm an Umbreon simp just like everyone else. You know, so it would be like Umbreon, Lugia, Tyranitar. Yeah, the Dark-type Pokemon came out, and it was super cool. And then, yeah. I liked Metagross, too. I didn't like Rayquaza that much. Rayquaza is a good-looking Pokemon, though, and I understand other people like them. But yeah, you'll notice my collection never really goes crazy on Rayquazas. Here we go. Javier Arroyo. That's good for you guys. More Rayquazas for you guys. Now, don't write my name on his bag. Yeah. Here we go. Gotta make sure it's the right bag. Here it is, Javier Arroyo. All right, well, I put the bag in the right spot. Put the fries in the bag, bro. I just had the wrong name written down on it like a goofball. There we go. We would have seen it the next time we open it. We'd have been like, wait a second. When did this happen? Matt Hansen, 2 boxes of Paradise Dragona. So you guys heard that right. Paradise Dragona, $64 now. Much cheaper. We want to pull a Latias SAR. And so, here we are. We are ready for the next Japanese set to come out anyways. And I've still got a decent amount of this left. Let me put that down. Paradise Dragona. Now, $64. Sale. All right. No stress. I got you, mister. I also respect the grind that you do, says Cody Hodges. I'm glad you're starting to think about taking some time off. Yeah. Well, you know, getting older. Really thinking about buying that commercial property that I showed you guys. I was talking to Alexis about it a little bit, and she was like, yeah, you can make me run the shop for you or something like that. I'm like, yeah, that's what I need, man. I need to get a little shop going. It's cool. You know, business is fun. It's fun imagining serving people something that they like to have and having this place to hang out in, you know. It's not like working at, let's say, like Walmart or something. Working at Walmart is kind of dreadful. But, you know, if you have this little boutique, and it's just got these cool little things to sell in it, you know, that's a different kind of job, isn't it? It's a nice job. Let me go get a lot of Paradise Dragona, because we might sell some tonight. Now that it is pretty cheap. There you go. What's your most expensive mistake with the shop? There's been some expensive mistakes. There we go. Of course, the first one occurred in the first year. I lost, it was like $28,000 to a guy named Bryant. What was his last name? It's been so long. Bryant, you know, I'm forgetting his name. Not Foucault. Bryant Foucault is a good guy. Bryant, I can't remember the last name now. It's blanking on the last name. But what happened was he was sending me pending money orders through PayPal, and I thought those just went through. I didn't know that those can get canceled. And he stole a lot of money from me. Bryant Lewis, you remember. Thank you. Yeah, Bryant Lewis. That was the guy. Yep. Bryant Lewis. Son of a bitch. And yeah, so I didn't know that that was a thing. And he even acted like he didn't know it was a thing. But, you know, it was a lot of money over a long period of time. It's not like it occurred overnight. He just, it would bounce here and there, I guess, over like a year. And when I showed it to him, he acted shocked and surprised. He mailed me back a lot of the cards. I think I got most of them back. And then he gave me as much cash as he could for a while. Then he kind of ghosted me at one point and is like, yeah, it's not a big deal. I could have pursued him, I think, legally, but I didn't want to. I felt like I had done pretty well to even recoup some of it. You know, like I don't want to hire a lawyer to go after this guy. But I got some of the money back. What happened was when he mailed his stuff back, I just sent it all out to grade. And when it came back, I was making money on it because back then, if you could grade cards, you could make a lot of money on graded cards. That's not as true anymore. It's hard to make money on graded modern cards. It's really hard. Back then, you could grade anything and it'd sell for like a doubling or a tripling of its value. As long as it got a 10. And yeah, so that's what happened. The guy that did pending payments. So nowadays, when I see a pending payment, I don't service it. I don't service it until we find out what's up with that pending payment. All right, there we go. That's probably the most expensive mistake that ever happened. It happened in the first year. There we go. Other mistakes have been like, you know, scammed on a vintage booster pack that was fake. Buying product that didn't sell very well. That's always hard. A lot of people don't understand that. When you're just starting out, you do not have a lot of spare money for mistakes. One mistake can sink you. Like, let's say you pour all your money into this inventory that you think is going to do well. And it actually does so badly, you can't even get your initial money back out. You're just out of business at that point. You're out of commission for a while. And so, you know, early on when you have no money for inventory, you can pull out a credit card loan for more inventory, I suppose. But if you failed twice in a row at picking inventory, you're so done. You're like in debt now. That's what happened to Metazoo, right? Metazoo spent all that money acquiring more of its own product, printing it, and nobody bought it. So now they had all this debt, and they're paying interest on the debt, and they can't service the debt anyways. So, yep. So they're like, all right, we're out of business. So that can happen to you. It's Tammy. What's up, Tammy? All right. Worst mistakes. Try and think about it. There we go. All right. I would say a lot of my decisions ended up being not too bad. Here we are. Business has been not too bad to me. Oh, there you go, Barbarian Mommy. This is box number 1. No bad holos. All right, you got it, man. He doesn't want to keep his holos, guys. He said not the bad ones. I don't know what a bad one is. He looked kind of nice. Like, even that's a Dialga, but it's ugly, right? I don't know what counts as a good one, so. Okay. Cool. Appreciate the donation of holos. Cold. Ah, the Vibrava. Lovely. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I've made any bad choices over time? There we go. Here's a holo. So rude. From your perspective, what were TCC's biggest business blunders? Here we go. Ooh, Brexit. All right. Cold. I can tell you one I made this year. I bought a whole bunch of the Japanese Shiny Star, I think it was called. Shiny Star. No, it wasn't called Shiny. Shiny Treasures. I bought a bunch of the Shiny Treasures at a high price, and then the price on it collapsed, and nobody would even open it at the low price. So that one's been pretty tough. That was a big money loss. Not getting the Alpha Packs. If you wouldn't keep it, I wouldn't want it. I mean, if you like Palkia, he's not bad looking. There you go. So, I'm going to move these over here. And then I'm going to get your next box started. Sabaway is one of your best, and political talk definitely pushes customers away, says Velez. Okay, fair. That's fair. I think probably people who already agree with me just go, okay, yeah, I like this guy. He's got the same opinion as me. But then I probably lost some customers who said, man, F this guy. I don't like his opinion. I'm on the other side. So that's like 50% of people if you think about it. Yeah, maybe being a business owner and sharing politics isn't too smart. All right. Maybe I'm supposed to strictly have a unifying message. There we go. Speaking of which, did you guys see Elon Musk at a Donald Trump rally? Wow. You know, I felt like it was not a good look for Elon Musk. I felt like it cheapened him in some way. Like now he's just a politician. Instead of being some sort of brilliant scientist, engineer, CEO, businessman, now he's just like a politician. You know what I'm saying? Like that's actually a step down from what he was. But he is passionate about it. He's into the politics. Here we are. Yeah, he is into the politics. That was one of the most unhinged rallies. Why, he had like this autistic hopping around on stage. He was like hopping around. It's like, oh my God. But you know, and on another hand, it really makes him look like he truly is what he is. He's kind of some nerdy engineer type, you know. And those guys always struggle a little bit socially. It's just how it is. But yeah, he's hopping around on stage with Papa Trump, and it just looked really awkward. I was like, ooh. Very beguiling. Here we are. He made some really strong statements, too. He said, this is the last election, the last free election. His theory, of course, is that if the Democrats win, they're going to make sure that, you know, all the immigrants that they put into the swing states are going to be able to vote, and they're going to vote Democrat, and blah, blah, blah. And then, therefore, the Democrats will win every election from now on. I get where he's coming from. I do. Here we are. All right. I don't know if Democrats could make them capable of voting, but I suppose if they won a supermajority, they could. But if they actually pushed a law through like that, I feel like the American people would go nuts. Here we are. The Republicans would anyways. The other team would be like, yay, we win! Here's a cold one. And a Rotom fan. Wait, that's not a Rotom fan, just a fan. But anyway, so that was in the news today. You know, guys, whether it's political or not, I really do just love talking about the news. So, you know, if there's something trending on TikTok, like Elon Musk is at Donald Trump's rally, I just got to talk about it. No matter what side of the equation I'm on, I got to talk about it. Because I just love talking. I love talking about the news. I do. Here we are. I can try not to put any spin on it, though, if you'd like. Here's Landorus. Cold. Here's... Oh. Dumb AF. Did you see when Kamala's teleprompter cut out? I did. I saw that one, too. Yeah, that one was really crazy. Because you could tell her face dropped. And she didn't look like she was panicked, necessarily. But just like she was going, ooh. She was like, ooh. Yeah, so... Because she was so smooth with it before the teleprompter cut out. She was very smooth. She was sounding like, you know, relatable, charismatic. And then the teleprompter cuts out, and it all ends. And you're like, ooh, that is not a good look. We are. Okay. But, you know, this happens every 4 years, guys. So, you know, if all this stuff on the TV triggers you, or you're looking at people like they're maniacs, every 4 years it's the same story. Hey, here's an SAR, but you got the Gaifu. We're looking for SAR Latias. Joker movie is flopping. Yeah, I heard about that too. It's Joaquin Phoenix or something like that, right? I watched the first Joker movie, and I had nothing but harsh criticisms of it. The second movie is apparently a musical, and people did not like it for that reason. But also, apparently, the story itself was not satisfying, with him ending the story with a big, kind of super dissatisfying reveal. And I won't spoil it, though. I haven't seen it myself. I've only heard reviews. I don't mind listening to a spoiler review, because I'm probably never going to watch it. All right. James and Alanya says, I want our money to thrive and make money. Hell yeah, dude. Let's make some money. That sounds good. I like that. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. There you go. If you wanted to ask me my opinion, that's what it's all about. I don't care. You're always supposed to make the smartest move. That's all. So as long as our politicians, Democrat or Republican, are doing the smartest move to make our country rich, I'm good. Doesn't have to be Republican. And it doesn't have to be Democrat either. They just better be making our country rich. That is the most important topic of all for me. All right. So, let's see what we got. Country, you read that wrong. We need a once-a-week segment called Old Man Yells at Clouds, where Mr. tries to learn new memes. Matt Hansen, let's grab your bag. Thank you for the big orders tonight, Mr. Matt Hansen. All right. Ooh. I couldn't believe how they ended it. They just shouldn't have even made the movie at that point. Yep, there's a lot of people pretty disappointed with it. I know what you're talking about, because I watched the spoilers reviews, and they did not like that ending. Drinking some water there. Man, I thought I was going to have a heart attack earlier today, because I drank a ton of caffeine like an idiot. There we go. Shining Ho-Oh. Here's Hatterene. Wasn't really thinking about it. There's Seal. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. And Schweedle. This Weedle is something else, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Who wouldn't want a Schweedle? Okay, let's get going. I guess the director said we were supposed to hate the Joker character in the first one, hence the 180 in the sequel, and he's done with DC directing. Maybe he knew it was going to suck. Rigoberto Gil, Paradise Dragona. So for anyone who just got here, Paradise Dragona is on sale. We're trying to pull the Latias. I really want that clip. We really want the Latias. Okay. I'm done with Trudeau. Yeah, Trudeau, Canada's kind of having the same... It seems like the same political battles are happening everywhere. It's the same political battles over freedom of speech, over low taxes versus socialism, over, population replacement levels of immigration or not. What kind of country are we? Are we a globalist country with mixed diversity, or are we French Canadian or something like that, right? So what kind of country are we? What's our ethnicity? All that kind of stuff is going on. America, I think, is like the new country. I think America should be diverse. That's deep down, that is my core belief about America. But if you were to ask me how Britain should be, I think Britain should be for the British. Call me crazy, but that country is really old, and it's like the home of the British. So I think of it that way, and maybe that's a small-minded view, but I think America should be diverse, and Germany should be German, with a majority German population. And the Germans should pick and choose a certain amount of people to bring in who are non-German and mix it in with their Germanness. You know what I'm saying? We are. But there's a lot of immigration going on in the world. I think it's the #1 topic in the world. But what America should do is America should just absorb as many people as it can, especially productive people, in particular, productive people. Because you'd be surprised how many people are already here and they're citizens and they're not productive at all. And that could even be maybe a side effect of having too much of a negative attitude, too many people around you telling you got no chance. All right, 1 box of paradise. Everyone's got to be productive. Anyone can come here and try to become successful, and, you can come from Britain, or you can come from, I don't know, Tunisia. You can come from Sri Lanka, Indonesia, wherever you want to come from. But you come over here and just work really hard and open a business and invent things and send your kids off to school and all that stuff. That's good. That's a good thing, But, I don't know. If I was living in a country like, maybe like Finland or something, I'd be like, Finland's for the Finnish. There you go. I don't know. It's a fascinating question for everyone, because if the United States is brain draining the rest of the world, getting all these great immigrants, and Europe misses out, maybe that's actually a problem for Europe, missing out on good immigrants. Here we are. So I don't know. Those are just some thoughts I have. It's like a cultural thing, I guess. It's like a cultural thing. Like, I would hope the Bavarians remain Bavarian. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Or like Japan. I would hope that the Japanese remain Japanese. Imagine the Japanese were like 50% of the population in Tokyo one day, and you go to Tokyo and you look around and half the people in Tokyo are not Japanese. I'd be like, it's not Japan anymore. It's not Tokyo anymore. But that's a very touchy subject for a lot of people. I'm willing to talk about it. That's all it is. I'm willing to talk about it. You're not supposed to talk about it. Cold. Here's the fun. I think that when you have a lot of immigration, it's generally a good thing for business, because it means you got a lot of customers, you got a lot of workers, you got a lot of consumers. But not everything's about business. Some things are about culture, and family and people, right? There we are. All right, so like, if we made the Japanese a minority in Tokyo, would everyone really be cheering that on? I think that would be sad. And I think that's already happened in London. I think that's happened. I think the British are a minority in London. So why would it be sad in Japan but good in London? There we go. And yeah, I don't know. But that's my thoughts on it. Okay, Rigoberto Gil. You got the Skarmory. No Latias. Oops. People from America would believe that every country should be a diverse country like themselves and would consider your view as outlandish or narrow. Well, quite a lot of Americans are not open-minded to diversity at all. They're against it. So, yeah, there's a lot of Americans who are strongly against it. They're like, There we go. But then, you look at places like New York, and it's mixed, and it's cool, and so, it's just like styles, like, how do you want your country to feel like? What do you want it to be about? America's a relatively young country, and, there just is there's a lot of diverse people here, just how it is. It's not something you're going to undo. Fernando Nunez. All right, Mr. Fernando, 1 box of Paradise Dragona. Cool. New York is a cesspit. Yeah, if we could just Deport all the damn Italians. They came over here and ruined it. Freaking Italians. And before that, it was the Irish. All right, there we go. What did they used to call the Sicilians? Didn't they have like a word for them or something? I can't remember. Ah, that headache, man. All right, but now we love the Italians. Mamma mia! There you go. They didn't like them back then. Called a paddy wagon. Called paddy wagon. There we go. I think the problem for Europe, though, the bigger problem for Europe, you guys are really heavy into the socialism, right? And my theory has always been that socialism eventually leads to bankruptcy, unless it's a very harsh style of socialism where it rejects people, right? Like it can't solve everyone's problems. So it has to be a harsh level of socialism, real rationing going on. And but Europe, you know, it when it absorbs people, if they take more than they give, you're basically just paying for the world's problems. It's sort of like a homeless shelter payout, right? Does that make sense? So let's say I'm an immigrant from America, United States, and I have no job skills. I don't speak English. So it's very hard for me to get a job. I have no job skills. I don't speak English. And I immediately go onto your welfare system in the UK. Well, you're just paying for homeless people. That's it. No different than if I had simply stayed in America. I could have just stayed there and you could have just mailed me money from the UK. But since I'm also in the UK, I might one day get really angry at you and decide to do some kind of crime like robbing. Robbing seems pretty reasonable. There we go. That's probably the most common crime is theft. But maybe something more serious like a stabbing or two. All right, Mr. Fernando. So, that's what people are talking about. Again, it's a touchy subject. Definitely touchy. New York closed America's only Pokemon Center. Never forgive, never forget. Did they really? I thought they just opened one in Hawaii. Ooh. Larios. Lovely. So socialism, it's nice when you can afford it. That's my thoughts. When you can't afford it, you got a real problem on your hands. Okay. You can only afford socialism when everyone in the system is kind of highly productive. If everyone's kind of just sort of benefiting from the socialism, it goes broke. You know what I mean? All right. So if you're going to bring a lot of people into your country, you have to bring in people who are net contributors, not net takers. Net burdens. And that's a very simple and it's a non-racist idea. It's not based on race. It's based on finances. It's a very important idea. But if you say that, people will probably just call you a racist anyways. All right, what we got? Yeah, it's just a financial thing. Here's a Latias. Ooh. Lovely. So we're looking for Latias SAR, guys. Didn't close the Poke Center, just changed to the Nintendo store. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, Skarmory. Cool, man. Okay. It is racist, because no reparation. They used to have Pokemon Center New York promos and everything, even the legendary animatronics people. Cool. Here's Flagon. Woohoo. That's a holo. Here's a code one. Here's an SR. Set that down. Here's a cold one. Here's a holo. And execute. Look at that execute. Using buzzwords to try and guilt trip people into shying away from their ideas is the weakest form of persuasion, in my opinion. I have no clue what your opinion is. You're just saying stuff. Like, I could just say the same thing to you. I don't know what your point here is. Sadly, it seems like most of the animatronics were destroyed by staff per Nintendo's direction. Ah, that's sad. All right. Very nice. Put that back over there. So let's go ahead and put this into your bag. Fernandez. Oh, ta-da! Pop this in here. Ta-da! Very nice. Now we have Matthew Bigus. Hello, mister. One last box of Paradise Dragona and then some pre-grading. Ooh, okay, let's get the pre-grading. Look at that. Well, I'm enjoying this stream. We're getting a lot of Paradise Dragona opened as we hunt for this Latios. At this rate, we're going to pull it. Ready? Snipping this. Oops. Snipping this. Snipping this. Beep. All right. Snipping this. Beep. Oops. Okay. And this as well. Oops. Okay, cool, man. What do we got? Here's Execute. Octopus. Hello Kitty got away. Latios, don't let us down. Barbarian Mommy. Ooh. Hold. Palkia. Ooh. It is Archelodon. Come on, Latios. S-A-R. Latios. Okay. We got this white energy. Mary Spoopmas. Spoopmas is upon us. Cobalion. Cold. 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 Here's Kyurem. Boop. Nicholas says, love your channel. Aw, that's so kind, man. Appreciate it. Glad we could entertain a little bit. Okay. Here's a holo. Here's Landorus. Hold. Oops. Just had coffee and now I have to use the toilet. Ah, that's what coffee does, doesn't it? There you go. It's almost like a laxative. Okay. You know what I crave? I wish I had a donut, man. Donut sounds terrific. Okay, there's Luli. Cold. Is it going to be a one-hit box? I think it's going to be a one-hit box. We're getting closer to the end. Boop. All right. Cold. Skarmory. Yes. Cold. And cold. I would love a croissant right now. You do not smoke? Do you not like happiness? Look at that Hatterene 10. That's a nice looking card, man. Already graded PSA 10. So that was for Matthew Bigus. Bigus? All right, Matthew. So step number one, we got to actually find that bag. Let me scratch my eye here. Blech. So, let's start by moving this coin. Did you just have the one bag, Matthew? This is some bulk. I don't know what the bulk's for. Must have put this in your bag when it was a really thin bag. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. It was put in your bag when it was a small, thin bag. Oh, there's a lot of bulk in here. All right. So you got some vintage cards. You got the Latios, Clobopus, Bravi. Oh, there we go. You got Alicia. That's a hit. Okay. All right. Your Alicia is the first gradable card. Got your Latios, the mommy. She's not gonna be valuable. So you could grade this. You could grade this. You can look at your ARs. The problem with the ARs is many of these ARs are just going to go for like 30, 40 bucks when they grade 10. Similar to this Hatterene right here. You see this Hatterene? She's a $30 card. Well, so will Latios. But, you know, what you can do is you can hunt around for cheaper grading and learn to grade yourself and try to grade at a low price, like with CGC or whatever you're going to do. And, or, you know, just if you grade from home, it's cheaper. You can send them out and try to flip them once they come back 10s, and that'll help you recoup some of your money, okay, because you've done a little job. But if they grade 9, it's really not the same. You will really just be breaking even at best. All right, let's take a look at what you got. This is bad. Won't grade 10, in other words. Thin. You know, it's a little thicker on the top. Yeah, this one's actually nice. Okay, so Mantine might have a shot. Mantine 10 might be worth $40 to $50. Okay. It fails on the front surface. So I can tell you these are no good. These are probably all grade 10 because the Japanese cards just grade 10 so often. But here's the Licia. Let's actually take a look at her. Yep, Licia looks fine. Ooh. Shining the light in my eyes. That's no good. So she's good. The Mantine's good. You could probably just send these off, man. I just don't know if I would. They're too cheap. You know, we look for off-centering with these Japanese cards, most of all. There's a chance for a surface problem, but most of the problems are going to be centering with the Japanese cards. Centering and, like, you can get these sort of, like, not-so-good edges on the Japanese cards as well. But every now and then there's a problem with the surface, too. You can actually check card by card. Go ahead. Chart by chart. Card by card. You can check card by card. Yeah, you're looking all right. I like the centering. So there you go. I mean, these right here could be graded if you wanted, but really the only one worth grading is probably this Licia, and it's just an SR. The Mantine could be graded too because he's vintage. There you go. All right. How's that? So that's what a pre-grade kind of looks like. Okay. By the way, what you can do is you can save the timestamp of the grading and rewatch it later if you need to, okay? So you can save the timestamp somewhere. Email it to yourself, write it on a note, whatever you want. I want all these. I figure the new ones are too cheap. I might send those in myself. Okay, let's see what's next. We have a Squid Pokemon towards my Eevee Top Spectra. Squid Pokemon. Sounds good. This comes down to $2.45. Thank you, Squid Pokemon. We have an order from Joseph Jones. 10 of the Pokemon poker cards. Oh, yeah. I love these poker cards. 10 of them. We got 1, 2. Oops. Hey, let's do this one, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that a real card? No, it's not. 9, 10. Sometimes I have bonus cards in there. See, this card, it's a bonus card because it's not really worth anything. So it's just in there for fun. Okay, you got Golduck. Ooh. Green deck Golduck. Here's Scyther. Ditto. We've got Mareep. Very nice. Fruit? I can't remember the name. Here's Golbat. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, that's Chikorita. Lampent. The free card. Seeking, that sucks. And Castform. Wow, Castform's got a nice pair of breasts. All right, yeah. When people order these, I'm supposed to have like a free card waiting for them. Here's a free card. It's a bent up card. So you're just getting it for free. That's all there is to it. Here you go. So don't forget that that's free. I'm not putting any junky cards in the box. I try to give out some free ones. Joseph Jones. Thanks, Joseph. So the one that stood out to me there, Joseph, was the Chikorita. Oh, did you say I have a bag now? Love. All right. Yay! I want all of these. Those are the poker card singles. They're in the menu. There you go. You might be interested in those. All right. Matt Hansen says he'll take another box of Dragona. All right. I'm loving the traffic on the Dragona boxes. They're moving real fast now. Okay. I figure the new ones are too cheap. Is that Pokemon, the Lycia? Yeah, that's a Pokemon card. We do have hot girl cards, though. The Asuka collection, Sneaker Bunko, Nike. They're all on the menu. If you like girl cards. I think it's time to lower the price on the Nike cards, by the way. So the Nike cards, I've been meaning to do this. I've known about their price difference. We can lower Nike slightly. Nike cards are going from $4 to $3.50. There we go. Hit save on that. All right. Mr. Matt Hansen. Oh, we have a nice 124 people watching on this nice Saturday night. How are you guys tonight? What's going on in your minds? Tell me what's on your minds these days. I want all of these. Okay. Do you think you'll bring back the workout morning streams in the future? It's certainly possible. We're in the fall right now, and the weather's just fantastic. So when I woke up today, the first thing Karis and I did, we went to the park and went on a nice long walk. So I honestly don't need a workout stream. I already got a walk in. Yep, got a nice exercise in, and that's all I need. So if I can get the exercise done with Karis, then I will. But if I can't get it done with her because it's too freezing cold, then we'll do a walk stream. But you know, I think we have been talking about selling the exercise equipment we have right now. I bought an elliptical and we both hate it. I thought we'd like it because we played around on an elliptical at a Dick's Sporting Good and we thought, wow, these ellipticals are cool. So we bought one for like $300 and it sucks. I actually hate it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, we might sell that on Craigslist if we even can. And then we're talking about maybe buying 2 treadmills. Get 2 treadmills with a big TV in front and just have, like, you know, in the winter or the especially hot summer, if we don't feel like swimming, be able to go down to that TV, turn something on and just go walking for 30 minutes to an hour. All right. Let's see. Here's Tapulele. What do you think about the Boeing strike? Ooh, I didn't hear about that one. Boeing's going to strike too now. You know, the reason you guys are hearing a lot about these strikes is because the cost of living went up so much. So the next step is all the unions are going to strike to try and get their wages to go up afterwards too, right? So like if the cost of food went up 30%, you need 30% more pay to feel like you were earning just as much as before. But it's really not about the food. The food is just one part of the equation. It's actually all about the cost of vehicles and the cost of homes. Oh my God, homes are expensive now. So, you know, young guys in unions are going to say, look, this income is not adequate to even buy a home to start a family with. So we just have to be paid more. It's just how it is, you know. And that creates a ripple effect, you know, as everyone starts to earn more. People who aren't earning more, they start trading jobs or they demand more. And then the price of goods also continue to rise because everyone's earning. So it's an inflationary problem. And to get that under control, the government has to stop printing money and giving it away for free. That's the number one thing that could fix it. Got to stop giving money away for free. It's what caused all the original inflation, is an expansion of the money supply. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Here's a holo. Cold. But, you know, workers will keep striking until their wages look good again. But then the cost of everything will just go up with their wages. So if things are feeling too expensive, it's because there's been an expansion of the money supply. The solution is to shrink the money supply. All right. What do you think about the Boeing strike? Yeah, it's, you know, I hope they get their money. Internet Explorer says, do you think it's possible to resolve economic issues domestically in the near future? Is it more likely to take much longer? That's, I mean, you don't have to ask that question in terms of the economy. You can just say in general, most problems can't be solved because you have the conservatives and the liberals and they're enemies. You know, we're not like two groups of people that see things differently instead of eye to eye. You're virtually enemies. You're like, hey, you're the existential threat that I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's some pretty deep problems with American politics right now. What I'm saying is, if Donald Trump gets into office and he doesn't have a supermajority, nothing's getting done. He's just going to pass a bunch of executive orders. That's it. All right, Matt Hazen. Thank you, Matt. Well, Matt, let's see where we can put this, because your box is pretty full. Trump will need a supermajority to do very much, which he's not going to have. And it's the same for Kamala Harris. If she doesn't get a supermajority, nothing's going to actually happen. All right. Very little will happen. Okay. There is no one God. There is a plethora. A plethora. Yeah, exactly. I'm all about Bacchus. That guy likes to eat, drink, and be merry. He must be the real God, because he likes the things that I believe in. Set this to the side for the moment. Okay, look at those lovely slabs, man. Team Rocket Trap Vintage. Yeah. How about this Squirtle, huh? Pretty cool. Did you see that? That's from the video game. Pretty neat. That's the only set of cards that do that, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that the United States politics will change very much until the American people get united on some ideas. Joseph Jones, 2 boxes of OP9. Keep the holos. Hell yeah, dude. All right, Joseph Jones. Ta-da! Joseph Jones, you have become this last month's #1 customer, I think. I think it's you. There we go. Show us your latest pickup, TCC. Yeah, I was kind of showing that off right at the beginning of the stream. You guys who joined later, you didn't really get to see that. All right. Steep. Steep. Listen to this Pokemon music. Okay, got the Sneeps. And Sneeping this as well. Yeah, I'm always buying stuff. I'm a buyer. You can sell stuff to me too. If you got something good to sell, let me know. If you're trying to liquidate your collection, get out of the hobby, or you got to sell because you got a sick family member or your car broke down, late on the home payment, rent payment, let me know. I buy stuff. One nice thing about me is if you offer me a good price, I absolutely have the cash to liquidate you. So if you ever desperately need to liquidate, come just tell me and I'll be right there to buy it. I'll be like, all right. I was like, this is why I had this money sitting around. It's like, it's my emergency money for you guys. Have it in emergency? TCC has money waiting for that. Here's, an SR. But that's kind of how it works. You know, you ever see those, houses for cash signs? Those guys are doing the same thing. They're just like, all right, who's having a meltdown? We're here to help. All right. But, life gets that way sometimes. It's just how it is for some people, some situations. Mr.'s bawling. That's right, I'm crying. So we're opening up these packs for Mr. Joseph Jones. And I just remembered he told me no holos. All right. You got Buggy Wuggy was a bear. Buggy Wuggy had no hair. Okay, you got one of these packs. Oof. One of these boxes. That's like the most standard rare pull ever. Here's an SR. That's not an SR, is it? Nope, just an R. It's my money, and I want it now. That's right. Yeah, they had commercials like that in the past for loan sharks or whatever. Here we are. You know, I don't remember exactly what that company would do, but I know there was a company that had a trick where they said if you want a settlement or a lawsuit and you're owed X amount of money from the person you sued, but they can't pay it all at once so that they don't have to, what we'll do is we'll buy it from you. We'll buy the successful lawsuit, pay you out one lump sum, and then we'll collect the payout ourselves. So yeah, that was a whole thing. Are you owed money? Okay, one more SR here. Crazy stuff, huh? Mister's like J.G. Wentworth. No, but one thing I've learned is, you know, if you want to be ready for an opportunity in the card hobby, you gotta have a little bit of cash lying around. Because sometimes people say, hey, my car broke and I'm buying a brand new one and I'd like to just get out of the hobby. That happens. They, you know, let's say they had a lot of cards and then their life just got turned upside down financially. All of a sudden, they're sick of the cards. They're like, I hate these. The owner's like, well, you're in luck because I've got cash. There we go. Call now. J.G. Wentworth. Some people, they're not looking for help. They're looking to just liquidate to make money. I can't help those guys. Those guys want a sort of like a top profit margin. And it's like, you need to go to eBay for that. There we go. I mean, a lot of guys like that. Those guys are all over the place. They're like, well, I'm just selling to make money. It's like, well, see ya on eBay. A little snip. Snip. All right. Snip. All right. All right. All right. So this is box number 2 for Joseph Jones. Damn, Ash looks like a maniac. The $29 slab on the left. Yeah, he got kind of weird. What happened with him? Okay, that's a Holo SR. Here's a Holo. Here's a Holo. Oops. Here's a Holo. Here's a stinky Holo. You got this alternative art. She's looking kind of cute, man. Look at that high kick. She's got her cute little skirt. She's got her hat on. She looks kind of angry. Some girls get really cute when they're angry. Not all of them. Some girls get really cranky when they're angry. You are? Terrifying is another word. What? Did you ever end up selling your Pokemon games? Nope, I got all of them still with me. I actually don't mind holding them. It's just I know I should probably sell them. Maybe I should go cross-grade them to VGA. Alright, there we are. Probably smart to do that. I really don't like the grade that the Charizard got. That makes me sad, the grade on the Charizard. I feel like it's way too low. Okay, there we go. Cross to Wada. Who do you think is better, Wada or VGA or whatever? Who's the leader in game grading? I actually have an additional game to grade, actually. I bought a game to grade. I had one VGA Gold 90 plus. It did really well. Yo, look at this. Ta-da! All right. Beautiful, man. Thanks for the orders. You're going to take home 2 hits, 1 alt art, but one of them's just a standard rare. Oof. All right. During COVID. Oh, that's a good time period then. Okay, thank you. Ooh. Now I'm sad, says Joseph. Joseph, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. There's the Gengar. We got this fresh Gengar. Yeah? What do you think? A fresh Gengar break? Let me see what a Gengar break would look like. Even my open box of the Pokemon Crystal was quoted $650. Jesus. Okay. So where's my Diglett break? What if I put these two together into a single break? Do it. All right, they're going into a single break together to help them along. So this is now a double break. We've had these before. What's kind of going on in the double break is you have a little bit of a less desirable Pokemon and then a desirable Pokemon in the same break. There's going to be 2 potential pulls, and we just combine the total number of spots. So let me show you what that looks like real fast. We're still going with the $40 buy-in on these. So this will now be 2 and 21. 2 and 21. And there's 3 spots filled out. Okay. So that's a 21 spot break. There's 2 potential pulls, the Gengar and the Mawile. He's an 11 spot break. The Mawile is a 10 spot break. See what's going on? Sorry, I should be whistling right into the mic. I'm so dumb. Okay, a little Diglett on the front. There it is. There we have it. Wow, 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 wow. I had the Pokewalker too. Need that Gengar, bro. Well, now you have a chance to pull him out of a break. Gengar, King of Clubs, and Mawile are in a break together. Pretty neat. Okay. We have an order from Archie Yabut, PSA 10, Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, this is a special card, isn't it? Let me show you guys what he just bought. These have been selling like fire, man. I'm almost out of these. And let me grab his. Here you go, Mr. Archie. So what I did, Archie, was I graded a bunch of those, and you're just getting the next one. But I'm running low on these, the Monkey D. Luffy. So if you want one, you got to order one. It's King Luffy, and he's a promo, and you probably don't have him because he doesn't come out of a set. He's a promo. Not only that, when you look at the cost of the card and the cost of grading, $42 is basically a steal. I mean, it's a solid-looking artwork. It's not a guaranteed 10. I promise it's not a guaranteed 10. We got a whole bunch of 8s and 9s. We got a 5, a 6-pack. So some of them grade 10, but a lot of them will also grade non-10. So, congratulations. I've saved you a lot of effort of trying to get your own 10. You can just buy one conveniently for $42. Skip all of the risk of getting a bad grade and all the work and time that goes into it. Like paying me a small fee to have done it for you. There it is. Okay, solid card. Okay, what's next? We have an order from Tammy Lowe. 3 boxes of the dragons. Do I have 3 boxes? All right, you got it, Tammy Lammy. Tammy, they're a little cheaper now, aren't they? There you go. We really want the Latias, and nobody ever pulled it, so that's not good for me. But what I'm doing is I'm lowering the price. We're going to get that Latias. You throw that box. Ooh, that's all for you, Miss Tammy. Nice. Okay. Gengar's the new break. Gengar breaks tend to do well. All right. Well, that zoom out was weird. Yeah. It's a fisheye zoom out. All right. We get a snippet here. A Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. There we go. All right, cool, man. Cool beans, man. I'm just so used to seeing your slabs and nothing past that. Yeah. Well, if I could lift the camera up and do it 360, you'd be blown away. I used to be able to do that when we ran the stream off of Wi-Fi. Can you believe that? In the past, I used to run the stream off of Wi-Fi. God, how dumb is that? Oh, Clabbopus. Whap, whap, whap. Clobbing around. This is Tammy Lamb, box number 1. Get comfy, guys. She got a triple box. Oops. Here's Archulodon. Hold. This guy, whose name I always forget. I've been watching more Walking Dead with Karis. We've been watching lots of Walking Dead. We're in season 7, the Negan season. We don't like him at all. He's not because he's a bad guy who did bad things. We don't like him because he's a poorly put together character. His character, his motives and his actions and his acting style just are terrible, dude. He's so one-dimensional. And then the way he's always leaning back and the way he talks, like the cadence in his voice. He uses certain phrases, certain expressions when he talks to people. And it's so not believable, so cartoonish. His bad guyness, he's basically a mafia boss. That's all he is. He's a mafia boss. He extorts people around him and forces them to, give him stuff. And then he's got his little goons or whatever who do his work, his bidding. But yeah, it's just, he's got like this really tiny waist. And I look at him and I go, one strong dude could punch you and knock you out. There ain't no way that you became the mafia boss. He's hard to believe because it's like in a real scenario like that, he will get overthrown so fast by his own men. Right? It's not like they don't talk to each other. They could overthrow him in 2 seconds. But he doesn't present like a moral structure that would inspire anybody. He actually just acts really cruel to everybody and he does horrible things. So I feel like he would definitely be overthrown pretty quickly unless he was the physically strongest man and he was surrounded by sort of like, you know, Praetorian Guard situation, you know, an inner group, and that inner group is hyper loyal to him, which why would they be? He just treats everyone badly, like the Dwight character, super loyal to him. He treats them super badly. So his character just makes no sense. And again, very one-dimensional acting. It's like he needed more time to sit down and think the character over and develop certain like behaviors with that character. And then again, just physically, he looks very non-intimidating. He looks like a skinny guy that I could beat up. So really don't like that character. Poorly put together. Why are you looking at Negan's waist? He's like too skinny. Like his whole body's too skinny, I'm saying. And I'm saying one thick dude could punch that guy in the face and knock him out. He doesn't come off as a mafia boss. He comes off as like he's dressing up in leather chaps to go to the gay bar or something. You know what I mean? Tammy Lowe, that's box number 1. All right, Tammy, let's get you back here. That was not a Latias. Do not underestimate the power of Negan. Negan is my favorite character, literally, out of every story ever. Yeah, for me, I didn't enjoy him. Again, his archetype is, he's a typical mafia boss. That's his archetype. He's a mafia boss who extorts people for stuff. He's like Immortan Joe from Mad Max. It's the same idea. He's Immortan Joe. Immortan Joe, he lives up in a castle, and he's got his war boys, right? The war boys, and he's got his vault with several wives in it. Negan's exactly that. And he's just worse at it. Like, Immortan Joe's more believable than freaking Negan. We are. He needs a slightly different persona, like he's a fat cat, or like he's the strongest man, or the most intelligent man. But no, he's just sort of like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to describe him. He fits into some other group. All right, you ready? Negan from Walking Dead, that's right. There you go. He comes off as like college fuckboy, basically. That's his vibe. And I just don't feel it. I don't feel the mafia vibe from him. I don't feel the I'm truly a leader vibe. Actually, you know, it's funny. His second in command, the guy with kind of the big forehead, that guy's scary. He could have been a mafia boss. That guy strikes me as like mafia boss material. But Negan does not. All right, you ready? Tammy Lowe. I have a bat. Be very afraid. Next season, you will understand him. Perhaps so. We're in season 7, and it's really trudging along. It's like, holy, dude. I'm increasingly not caring about any character. Rosita. I do find it funny when he beats up on the fat girl. That is so awful and mean of that character, and I'm surprised they wrote that into the story. There you are. He's real mean to her. She has a... Well, I won't do any spoilers. But anyways, yeah, he's real mean to her. He's weird. Okay. The guy that you're talking about that's scary is pretty thick. Yeah, you know, just somebody who looks like they could have been a boxer or like a shogun, right? In Japan, the shogun was an emperor, but also a warrior, right? He's the strongest fighter. So that was the idea of the shogun. So Negan could have been like that. He could have been like a shogun. But okay, but he's not. It's super obvious he's not the strongest guy. He's got barely any muscle. Like, he just got this build like he just smokes a lot. He's a chain smoker. That's his build. He's a college F-boy. That's his build. So it's really hard to believe that this is the leader of a group of violent men, unless he had a really good inner circle of men who are very tough and could shoot off a mutiny. So if a mutiny began, his loyal friends would protect him. He doesn't have a group of loyal friends. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. He's going around. He's taking everyone's girlfriends. You know, it doesn't make any sense at all. They could easily overthrow that guy. He's just a guy with a bat and a smile, and that's it. You just kill him. Right, so the character is completely non-convincing. Execute? Oh, he's vile, bad guy. The writers did everything they could to make him the most hated character in the show. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel the most hate for him. I don't know who I'd feel the most hate for. I'd have to think about it for a while. But I don't feel the most hate for him. He's just not believable. Like, what I'm trying to say is, when a show makes a character, they have to write that character really well. And he's like a poorly written character. That's how I feel. He's a poorly written character. There you go. The way he leans back and all that is so annoying. It's like, dude, stop leaning back. It's so not intimidating looking. Doesn't portray intelligence. Doesn't portray strength. What does it portray? It just portrays like a mocking attitude, and that's about it. But you cannot be the CEO of a large, violent machine and behave that way. Nobody's going to listen to you. No one's going to take you seriously. At some point, someone's just going to land a bullet in you. It just takes one bullet, right? He's not impervious to being shot. It would take one guy with one bullet to put that guy in the ground. So, yeah, his behaviors don't really make any sense. All right, ready? Did you see what he did to that ginger? Oh, I'm not gonna talk any further about it because I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna say I don't want any spoilers, and I don't want to spoil anything too much. So I'm talking in generalities here. Oops. Put his lights out. Oops. There you go. All right. I also kind of don't like Rick's relationship with Michonne. It happened too fast. There was no romantic spark, I feel. I mean, you could sense a little bit, but you know, he's kind of like a man whore, Rick is, because he's trying to get with this, you know, the white lady in Alexandria. He's trying to get with that hot mom. She's married. She's married, and he goes right for her. He's like, hey, baby, is he beating you up? Ooh, Cyclozar. So he goes right after a married woman, and then the moment she dies, he swaps over to Michonne, who had been with him the whole time. Why wasn't Michonne the first pick? Oh, she's the backup pick if the mom dies. Like, come on, bro. You don't love Michonne. She's just there. Anyways, so that's how I felt about that romantic relationship. I just don't understand it. I don't feel it. I don't feel a connection. He got with Michonne because he couldn't get with the mom because the mom died. Oh, right. Wow. But also the fact that they moved that along in one episode later. That part I agree with. No hollows. I'm giving Tammy all the hollows. Sorry, Tammy. You are? Thank you, Tammy, for your hollow donation. Yeah, but he moves on to Michonne. I noted this. In one episode, he moves on to Michonne. And it feels sort of like he'd never really showed a sexual or romantic interest in her before. So it's just super unfair, I feel, for the Michonne character. And it just feels like they just wanted to make it happen. All right. They could have just spent more time building it up. Ooh. All right. Everyone dies at the end. That's right. From old age. Because they lived a long, beautiful life. Especially Glenn. I will find you, Maggie. Ta-da! Ready? Anyways, here's some fun news. We're going to be getting Topps The Walking Dead soon on the menu. Since I'm watching the show and it is Halloween, we are going to be adding Topps The Walking Dead to the menu. For fun. I didn't buy too much of it, so when it arrives, enjoy it while it lasts, because it's probably not going to be restocked. I mean, unless people really love it. But it's a show that's no longer well, I mean, they're making spin-offs. I don't know. I don't really want to carry it because the show's no longer writing new episodes. I didn't know Walking Dead had cards. Yep, it's got some Topps cards. So we're going to have those Topps cards here probably within the next week. And you guys will be able to open those live if you'd like. I believe there's some signature cards to go after. How cool would that be? A signature card? Of maybe like your favorite character? They got a lot of cards. Some sets have Siggies and memorabilia. Nice. All right. Karis really likes the romance between Carl and Enid. Is that her name? Edna? Enid? She thinks they're so cute. She's like, young love. I was like, just wait. There's no way. You're not allowed to have young love. Nope. Everyone's going to die. The show's so punishing. It just constantly wants to punish people. That's why Daryl never dies. Because Daryl, he doesn't make the scary movie mistake of having happiness. In a scary movie, if you have happiness, you are the next target. Here's Appleton. It is when you have the most happiness that you're highest risk of dying. There you go, because that's what scary movies do. Scary movies set you up to knock you down. Now I'm watching Fear the Walking Dead. It's amazing. Well, don't do any spoilers, because I truly know nothing about those shows. And when we're done with The Walking Dead, which we are zooming through it, because we're literally fast-forwarding through some parts. When we are done with it, we're going to watch some of the spin-offs. All right, code. Holo. The Running Alive. The Running Alive, I love it. Code. Are there any good movies in the movie theaters right now other than the Joker movie? Flygon. I'm so sorry. Tammy, I am sorry. I was hoping you'd get an alt. Maybe there's still a shot, Tammy. You can always pull a double hit in a box, right? Feels like there should be an alt. Like, I don't think we've seen it. Oh, no, we did see an alt, didn't we? It was the Waifu. There was an alt a couple boxes back. There's a Waifu. Oh! Double hit box. There you go. Double hit box, Tammy. But you know what? It still was not an alt. Could it be a triple hit box? Is that possible? Triple hit box? No. No. There's a Latias. Spoiler alert, there will be zombies. Code. What did I tell you? This guy, cast form. Executor. That was one big order by Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy, for showing us some Poke love. Dang, that sucks, man. At least the last box was a double hit box, but dang. I feel like these Japanese sets are too small. I wish they were larger, like the English ones. The sets are so small, I feel like I wish there was more diversity to them. All right, let's grab your baggie. Let's get a little rotation going here. We have the new Gengar break, everybody. Jump in there. Here's Verizion CGC 10 for 39 bucks. That's the Hello Kitty break. It actually has somebody in it. And there is Marowak. And there is Charizard. Speak No Evil is a decent movie, but you can pirate it online. I need to learn to pirate it online. I can't afford movies. Matt Hansen, one Paradise Dragona. I can't afford movies. I'm opening Pokemons. Come on, man. All right, let me go get this box. I'll be right back. Wow, despite tonight's sale, we just can't seem to pull the Latias. The Wild Robot's supposed to be good. Oh yeah, I heard that got good reviews. I think that's a kid's show though. I'm more of an adult, you know. There we go. With facial hair and there you go. Matt Hansen. Mr. Matt. All right. Time to sneak. Sneep. Snipping this. Fear the Walking Dead was pretty good for a couple of seasons. Sneep. 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 All right, one whole box from Matt Hansen. Thank you, Matt. Shiinotic. Okay, here's a holo. Holo. One whole box in a minute. Hey guys, shoot me some ideas for a YouTube short. Give me an idea for a 1-minute video. What should I do to what would be really crazy? What would make the audience go, "Oh my god." Give me an idea for a piece of content that you probably wouldn't forget too soon. Okay. Duraludon. Lycia, that's not bad. If you could get the Lycia SAR, that's valuable. Show your black labels. Okay. Burn the bulk. Cutting a base head Zard. RPSA Slabs waterproof. Drop Trow. Is this? Show my black labels. I don't have a lot of them. Gold. Drill a Dragon Frontiers pack. Ugh, yikes. $800. Not worth the... I mean, if I got millions of views and picked up like 800 subscribers, it would still pretty much not be worth it. It's like $1 per sub. Should I open it or leave it sealed? That sounds like a video that's begging for interaction. There we go. Oh, Braviary. Look at that. Hold. I like these brainstorming ideas, though. These are good. Keep it coming. Drill, baby. Drill. Burn the bulk. Show your black labels. Showing black labels would actually be a good video if I owned a lot of black labels. All right, toss that away. Matt Hansen. Mr. Matt. Thank you, Matt. Sorry we didn't pull the Latios SAR, though. Yippee! Opening a pack with no hands. Ooh, I could try actually opening a pack with my feet. That'd be interesting. I think if I could get Karis to open a pack with her feet, that would do well. There we go. But then everyone would accuse me of whoring my wife out. I'd be like, but it's for views. Go. Here's South Park. And Mega Charizard 10 for $80. Let's look that one up. Make sure it's up to date. That one's a nice one. Okay. PSA 10. Evolutions. M Charizard 13. Thank you so much. $80. It continues to be $80. But it's for views, money, and attention. Yeah. You know what? Well, that's all those OnlyFans girls. It's so easy to judge them, but then you see how much money they make, and you go, my God, dude, like, it's a trade, sure, but man, is it that bad of a trade to become a millionaire? Yeah, I'm a millionaire by 19. Holy Jesus, dude. Yell into Jampins, 10 packs of the Scarlet Violet base set, English, and 1 Heart Gold Soul Silver, Spanish. Ooh, rat. Let's do it. You see how much they make sometimes, not all of them, but some, and you just go, Jesus, I traded my whole life working my ass off, and you just sort of showed your titties off and made like $1 million by the time you were 19 years old. I don't know how to judge it. Because in a sense, we're all sort of like slaves to our jobs, right? They found almost like a trick to get out of that. But they lose their privacy to their nudity, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Most of them don't make much. I read the average income on there is $100 a month. Good point. Good point. All right, so I need a base set box. I'll be back. I gotta look for one. I have an idea where they would be. I gotta go find them. right, here we are. Scarlet Violet base set. But you know, you could say that about YouTube as well. Most people don't make any money on YouTube. But the people who have turned it into a career, some of those guys make a ton. So it's just a matter, you know, because it's a decentralized platform, anyone can open up an OnlyFans and make content in like 2 minutes. That doesn't make them good at it. But let's say you were to pick a girl, she's hot and she's good at making content. She might be making a ton. An average Jane cannot start one and not have a following and suddenly become a millionaire. Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you're talking about basically some method of distribution of your brand awareness. Totally know what you mean. All right, you ready? Because, you know, it's not like people climb onto the OF every day and... Ooh, Pelipper Rare, Mr. Yolen to Jampins. Like on YouTube, you can browse YouTube and it might suggest your work. And so it's easier to be found on YouTube than it is to be found on some adult content website. You know what I mean? Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Oh, you can have this one for free. Sorry about that. Okay, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. How much of that do I have left? I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 4 more packs of that, okay? All right, just a little free one between friends. Yay! Ready? Do before and after shots for nice cards when you grade them. That's not a bad one. It's sort of like a video that has a payoff. Like, these cards are going out. And then when they come back, it's like, here's the grade reveal. Yeah, actually, I think I wrote that down, grade reveal videos. So I wrote that one down already. I noted that because we had a grade reveal card do well one time. Here's Wooper, and we weren't expecting it. Here's Growlithe. Coleccionista de Pokemon. Oh, Tyrogue. Ah, that sucks. Okay, both packs were non-holo. Darn. I really like the Heart Gold, Soul Silver ones, though. Those are cool. Okay. So, let's get your Scarlet Violet packs, Mr. Yolen. He was trying to warn me not to open the wrong pack and waste it. That's so funny. I missed that. It's your lucky day. You get double packs, man. Nothing wrong with the double pack. Can't argue with the double pack. Oh, look, it's Mr. Oh, look. It's 300 Glow. How's it going, man? Wow, it's already 3:24. I guess that's because we started the stream like 2 hours late, basically. We should have started at 11:30. All right, what we got? Spupa. Spuping about. Flamigo. All right. Tarantula. It's Tarantula. Growlithe Jacques. Okay. He's giving you the light skin stare. Here's, wow, I haven't opened these in a while. Arcanine. Look at that Arcanine. We've got Cyclizar, Toxicroak. Lovely. Here's Fortress. Lovely. Penny Jacques, Meowscarada. Tropius, Clauncher, Myrmidon. Okay, cool, man. All that is for our friend Mr. Yolen. Thank you, Yolen. Okay, you got a bag down here, right? Yolen the Jampins. You can show your sealed collection, too. I got a good sealed collection. So you guys just like seeing my collection. That's a video. Oh, yeah. Very nice. There's another Charizard VMAX Climax. Here's Suicune. The Charizard no rarity symbol break. Lipard for 20 bucks. And Rainbow Pidgeot. This is a good round because I'm going to take a picture of this and take it down. Okay. I don't know if people ever actually use the All Slabs channel to look at the cards, so I don't know if this is really worth all my time and effort, but, you know, just give it a try. There's Dreadnought. Here's Scyther. The Rocket Break. Black Label Typhlosion. And Cradily. Sent for another 2 packs. Nice. Yelling to Jimpin says, get me into that Mawile Gengar break. You got it. Thank you, Yolan. How are things for you lately, Yolan? Things going well? All right. You are in. And then let's go find that. That is back here. This guy ticks up to 4. That is a vote for Gengar. So this is, for those who are just joining, this is a double break. 2 out of 21. The other card is this Mawile. So we got Gengar and Mawile 10. Pretty cool. And Brand says he'll take 2 spots in that new Gengar break. All right. Cool, man. Bloop. Okay. Hey, listen. It's 4, 5, 6. There it is. Who's next? We have an order from Joseph Jones. 4 boxes. Wow. 4 boxes of Marvel Weiss. You got it, man. Well, so that would be 2 of these. So the chase card in Marvel Weiss is a Wolverine stamp card, okay? That's what we're looking for. Wolverine stamp. And 2 more over here. Wow, guys, 4 boxes. Let me make sure the next order is not like super small. So we have a Jennifer Yap order next. She's got 3 Duskmorn. So, Jen, we're going to do that right after this, okay? In case the other one is like 1 pack of one thing. Send for another 2 packs. So I heard somebody say, show off your Black Label collection. Another person said, show off your sealed collection. All right. I know you can do the free card you do every night into a short. Well, I don't think it's exciting enough. Maybe if we did like a month-long giveaway on an item that was like $500 and we put that into a short. There you go. That's actually not a bad idea. We should try that sometime. Okay. Good luck, Joseph Jones. Joseph Jones. Time to get you some cool pulls, man. So these Weiss Marvel cards have some absolutely breathtaking cards in here. Look at that. We Are Venom. Wow. Cool. That's a non-holo, but it's so good looking, I toss it in anyways. Okay, here's a holo. Oh, mama, what is this? Oh, what? You got Black Widow. So, wow, look at the curvature on her shoulders. She's really strong, guys. All right. Holy moly, man. All right. Could also recycle Big Pull from years ago into shorts. I wonder if that would work, though. I wonder if people would get annoyed with that. They'd be like, I already seen this content. But I guess it's my own content, so I can reuse it. I've thought of doing that with the Rocket Dragonite pull. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Sabataman. New people would not have seen it. Okay, fair point, fair point. All right. What you got, like a bow and arrow? I like how some superheroes have like incredible strength or something like real. And then another character is just like, I'm good at combat. I got a slingshot. Okay. It's actually a great idea, says Javier. You want me to do that? Okay, okay. I'll write these down for Mr. Mike's side. Make a commercial promoting the live stream so that people can comment, nice try, Diddy. What? What are you talking about? Let's see what my ideas were. I often write down my video ideas. Got a little channel here, video ideas. 10 things you didn't know, card collecting news. 100 mistakes new guys will make. How to build a large Pokemon card collection fast. Cardconomist report, guide to increasing your income. Card set review, PSA population report. PSA returns, collection review, question and answer. Analysis of trending content from YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit. Do I have more of these? Content guide. I wrote another channel called Content Guide. Let me put these together. Problem is, all I really do is host a live stream over and over and over again. Okay, so Content Guide. Top 10 content, pack opening, educational did you knows, answering a question, thoughts on the Pokemon economy, day in the life of TCC, a guide for flipping cards, news, stack of expensive cards, cards that went up in price, product that rarely see, outgoing raw grades, could you buy for $10,000, grading with the new grading company and review it, what if you could always get a black label, and grade reveal. See, I'd written that down. Grade reveal. You guys mentioned a couple tonight. Somebody said recycle old content. That was Mr. Fowler. What were the other ones? Maybe like video showing off a huge giveaway. That's one that a lot of channels do that one. Tons of channels do that one. New people would have seen it. That's actually great. I like questions and answers. All right, let me grab another box here. We got 4 of these boxes to bust through so that we can take care of Miss Jen. All right. Mr. Joseph Jones knows how to have a party, man. Nobody throws a party like a Joseph Jones party. Oops. All right. Really hard to make a piece of content that actually like trends. Last year, the biggest video I made got 4 million views, and I made it. It's just a video I made, and it was me ripping open an Eevee Heroes box in 1 minute. It did well. People really liked it. There we go. But now if I make a similar video, it doesn't get any views. So what that's telling me is I'm competing with my own video. YouTube's saying I don't need that anymore. Go make me something else that people really want to see. There we go. I like the questions and the answers. Already read that. All right, Joseph Jones. Here's a holo. Hold. Holo. Oh, Thor's looking pretty spicy here, man. The Black Winter. Oh, is he not Thor? Is he some other guy? Here we are. Okay. The long shadow, huh? Long and girthy. The long and girthy shadow. Oh, it's a flying guy. Very good. He is flying. Offer kids slabs and then drill them. Oh my god. You know, maybe we could set up like a fake scenario like that. Like maybe we hire a live chat actor to be like a kid. And then we go through a whole spiel where it's like, oh, would you like a pack? I'd love a pack, please. And then we drill it and the actor freaks out like, oh, I'm telling my mom, I'm telling my dad. That'd be funny. But then again, that's all acting. Currently, we have 0 acting on our channel. It's all authentic. If we started doing skits, people would be like, I don't trust this guy. Wow, that's really nice. An MR? These are SRs. This is an MR, and it has a different texturing and looks really cool, and it's got a Marvel stamp. Okay, so you pulled an MR, an MRI. Rip Jaguar plays. Wait, when you started versus now. If you have any old clips. Yeah, I do have some old clips. All right. We actually broke 91,000 subscribers today, guys. It's slow, but it's happening, man. We are going to get to 100,000. We just will. It's going to take a little while longer. We were moving faster a couple months ago. We were gaining subs faster, but we haven't put out any content that's gone like viral in a while. So we need a viral hit. That's been on my mind. I mean, because again, either way, we'll get to 100,000. But if we want to get there like quickly, I got to put out some kind of viral hit. Me or Mike's side. Here we are. Player 1. You need to add LGBT LEDs to your setup. You want some rainbow lights? Hey. If. Guess again, buddy. That sounds super good. Someone buy him 10,000 subscribers, quick. Don't do anything like that. No fake subscribers. There we go. We don't want any fake subscribers. My previous comment. You could do a short showing your best all-time Neo pulls from all the packs you've opened over the years, like the Shining Kabutops. That'd be cool. I think the problem is, for that to work out, Mike's side and I would have had to have been organizing the content super carefully the whole time, which I do not think we were doing that. There we go. Do a short about the jungle box break to try and get it to move faster. Oh, yeah. Get in this jungle box break. There we are. We got a jungle box break, guys. Okay. All right. It'd be some work for sure. Yo, look at this. So nice. There's a jungle box break. Yeah. There's a big jungle box break. There we are. Okay. It's a one of those vintage box breaks that are super unforgettable. There we go. You can show when you buy inventory. People like to see other people when they get tons of cases. It's kind of, yeah, I mean, I could do that. Inventory for me is a complex thing. Oh, because I don't just get like a ton of one product. I get a little bit of all kinds of different products. And then usually 1 or 2 products, I get a lot of that. But I tend to buy based on a need. There we go. All right. See, there's somebody that didn't know about it. He's buying in. It's in the menu. We are. Uh-huh. 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 And uh-huh. There we go. Ta-da! That's a lot of Marvel. No stamping. You got one MR. This looks like another MR, to be honest. Nope, that's an SR. No MRs yet. Okay. Someone said clapping with no hands. Oh my god. Okay, very good. Clapping with no hands. Set that down. Mister, what's an MR? I don't know. Miscellaneous rebound. That's what that stands for. Okay. Very good. Messy rim job. The boy who lived. The boy who lived. Come to die. Alright, there we go. Mr. Joseph. That is 4 boxes. Mister, you said no MR. Was just wondering. No MR. What? There we go. Well, let's get started. Alright, here's a snip. Mister in this box. Alright, we'll snip this. Here's a snip over here. Very good. Alright. Oh, MR? You mean the Marvel Rare? Probably the Marvel Rare. I didn't know what he was referring to at first. Okay, there we go. I'm a good man going to the gym. Here's... Wait a second. Here's this. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's the Hulk. And he's an MR. Very cool, man. Look at that. The Immortal Hulk. Super cool. There you go. Okay. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. And another one. Here's... Oh, Black Panther. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that. So nice. Okay, very good. Last pack, Mr. Joseph Jones. Well, Joseph, that was 4 boxes. You got at least 2 MRs, no stamps. Wow. That's because the stamps are hard to pull. There you go. Very beautiful. I like this set a lot, though. I mean, so you get a lot of these full art cards, and they all just look really nice. They have done a fantastic job on these artworks. There you go. And there's so many of them, too. All right. Mr. Joseph. Well, Joseph, this is actually so much stuff. I'm just going to make a bag for it. Let's go over it real fast. You got the Hulk, Fantastic Four, Mommy Hulk. You've got, this is one of your MRs, Galaxy Guardian. Is that what that is? I don't know what that is. Okay, you got some kind of Vulture dude, some kind of Thor dude, Spider-Man SR. Oh, you got this. This is a great card. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, but that's not an MR. It's an SR. This is an SR. This is an SR. This one's an MR, the Hulk. Like the Hulk. All right, there you go. So I've kind of showed you, other than your holos, what your hits are looking like. That's Star-Lord. All right, you got Star-Lord. Wow, that's really cool looking. All right, neat, man. Cool. Okay. Put this in the middle, and we're ready to move on to the next order. Tonight, we're having a sale on the Paradise Dragona, by the way. $64 a box, my cheapest price possible. And it's just because we want a video of the, Latias SAR before we move on to the new set. Joseph Jones 10.24. Now, you've got a bag up here already. You got 2 bags now. You're the man with 2 bags. The 2-bag man. Here's Jennifer Yap. 3 Duskmorns. All right, Jen. Sorry for that long wait. The thing is, I knew your order would take a little while, too. So here we are. 1, 2, and 3. Fresh Duskmorns. Ta-da. Oops. Ready? This reminds me, I need to order football. We ran out of football. And snipping it. This set looks sick. The Duskborn set is very good timing for Halloween. It's got a lot of spoopy ones in it. Here's Malevolent Chandelier, Cracked Skull, Cryptid Inspector, Bedhead Beastie, the Gremlin, Lionheart, Dashing Bloodsucker, Flood Pits, and Swamp. It's pronounced Swamp. Alright, Swamp. Very good. I was watching some unused footage of Lord of the Rings where Aragorn fights Sauron. It was super cool, man. I don't know why that popped up in my head just now. I think I talked about that yesterday, didn't I? Okay. But, you know, they tried to have Sauron be in the final battle of the last movie. But the problem was it didn't fit the lore. It didn't fit the lore. He wasn't allowed to take his physical form without the ring, which is what he needed. So they say, all right, we'll just replace him with the golem. Lakeside Shack, Fear of the Dark, Norin, Commune with Evil, Gremlin, Forest. Okay. I love Lord of the Rings clips. Yeah, they're so easy to watch because, you know, if it's content you've never seen, it's still so enjoyable to watch because everything he did back then was so good. Here's Ley Line of the Void. It's weird because he made The Hobbit, and The Hobbit almost captures that feeling, but it kind of doesn't. So they had something really special going on with that first trilogy. Ghost Vacuum. All right, Ghost Vacuum. Ooh. I hear they're making another trilogy searching the hunt for Golem. Is that right? Is that a new thing? Cackling Slasher, Flesh Burrower, Bear Trap, Killer's Mask, Optimistic Scavenger. Is that going to be the part of the story where Golem has the ring? And that's got to be it. The hunt for Golem's got to be the point where Golem had the ring and he's being hunted for it. Ta-da! All right, cool, man. I found 1 of 6 Sonic Prism from a Topps 1993. Is it worth me getting graded? I would grade it. My only gripe with The Hobbit is the unneeded stuff that wasn't in the book, like the dwarf elf love interest. Oh yeah, that was super weird. I actually read The Hobbit when I was a kid, and so it was a really long time ago. My dad required me to read it. And so when that happened, I was like, I don't remember this part of the book. Am I just getting old? Like, they made a big deal out of their love, and I was like, I just don't remember this at all. And so, oh, you got Enduring Vitality. Yay! Later, when I found out it was never part of the story, I was like, that's why I don't remember it. It didn't happen. They just added it. Ooh. So, yeah, it felt very... I used the word shoehorned every now and then, but yeah, it felt like it was just kind of forced in there and not in a sexy way, kind of in an unsexy way. And all right, it's whatever you want it to be. I think it's after Golem loses the ring, but I could be wrong. Oh, all right. And Miss Jen. Jennifer. Ah, here we are. Miss Jennifer. Very good. One of these over here. And Jen Yap's bag is going to go here and here. It did happen, mister. Your mind is just blocking the traumatic experience. the dwarf elf love. Here's Charizard. Blastoise. That Blastoise is a 10. Did you guys see that? We had that Charizard earlier, didn't we? Here he is. Look, these two cards are just screaming for somebody to pick them up. $80 and $56. You can get them together. Mega Blastoise, Mega Charizard. That's a good one. We have an order from Yellen to Jampins. He'll take 2 more of the Heart Gold Soul Silver. Well, sorry for the long wait. People are going deep on some of these items over here. Just a little bit of this left. Legolas just randomly popping up. Shoehorned is a good word for it. Yeah, Legolas. There we go. Yeah, I didn't feel like Legolas was in the story at all. Was he in the original Hobbit at all? Because I don't remember reading his name even one time. But I read it when I was probably about 10. I was like 10, 11, or 12. It was super confusing. I remember like Tom Bombadil and stuff like that. And I was like, man. What was really memorable was actually the very beginning of the story. The movie got that really well. Here's Clefairy. And I was like, wow, this is just like when I read the book. Here's Phanpy. Here's Jinx. Copiona. Oh my god, look at that. Beautiful Ampharos pull for Yolen to Jampins. Wow, I'm glad you kept going, man. Look at this beautiful Heart Gold Soul Silver Ampharos. Wow. That's probably going to be a clip. We're going to save that one. But let me open up the second pack for Mike's side as well in case there's two good pulls here. Might be two good pulls. You ready? Good thing you didn't give up on them. Okay, ready? Pack number 2. You've already got the Ampharos. You're doing well. You got Slowpoke, Jigglypuff, Execute, Interpreter, and Pichu. He's so cute. Look at that Pichu. All right, Ampharos and Pichu it is. Wow. Just leaving this. Thank you so much, Mr. Yolen. Put these away. And I'm gonna actually clip this and send it to Mike's site because that's a good one. All right, we're scrolling down here. We're going to say Yolen, Heart Gold, Soul Silver pull. Boy, I have a pounding headache, and I am like tired at the same time somehow. Actually, maybe they're related. Okay, maybe the headache's because I'm tired. I only got, and I'm not kidding, I think 2 hours of sleep today because my wife would not let me sleep. There you go. I did not get a lot of sleep thanks to her. There you go. We'll send for the last 2 packs. Ooh, okay. You send for the last 2 packs, too. That sounds awesome, Yolen. Okay. Jack Gray, 5 Raging Surf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And 5. 1 Holo Shuffle. 1 Holo Shuffle. For Mr. Jack Gray. Good luck, Jack. Keep going for that 1 card snipe. Bloop. You got Girder. It's Girder. He's so nice. The Holo Shuffle is a $5 chance for a slab. Ready for this? All right. Here's a holo. Oh, you got Golden Go, the string cheese character or the cinnamon character. Bombardier, just another bird. He looks good, Groudon and cold. All right, not bad, Mr. Jack. Now, wait a second. What kind of music am I listening to here? Okay, this is Zelda. By the way, if we go back... Yeah, we can start this over nice. Grabbing your box. There we go. I can see a fly up in the corner of the room, but he's just chilling out there. He's not moving. Just hanging out. Putting that away. Here's Matt Hansen. He'll take another Paradise Dragona. Aw, yeah. There we have it. right, let's start sneeping. Sneep. Yeah, sneep this. Sneep. And we'll sneep this. Sneep. We'll sneep this as well. Sneep. And we'll sneep this as well. Ready? All sneeped up, guys. All sneeped up on a Saturday night. I love this set. You like Paradise Dragona? I think it's an okay set. Okay, Landorus. When's that new Stranger Things going to come out? It feels like there's a new Stranger Things coming soon. I saw the Stranger Things actors in the news the other day, and I'm like, oh, that can only mean one thing. There we go. Cute. That means coming out next summer. Oh, I pulled Alternative Art Lycia in my last pack. Oh, that's good. That's an expensive card. Okay. All right. One more Dragona for the culture. There could be a Lycia in this box or the next one. We're on a fresh case, by the way, guys. Yeah, this Paradise Dragona is a fresh case. Anything could happen. We want that Latias. The Latias is apparently pretty hard to pull. Pretty clearly difficult to pull. Okay, Cyclizar. Bruxish. God, this Pokemon's so freaking ugly, dude. Oh, no, the Alone Executor. Ew, so stinky. That's a stinky one, dude. Okay. Cold. Oh. Cold. I'm being a little more quiet than usual tonight because of that headache, so I'm not screaming too much. I saw you at a PSA 8 King Luffy. Was curious how much the price was going to be. You're looking for a cheap one? Yeah, I could price them up. All right, there we go. Throwing this away. What was the hit out of here? I didn't even see it. Oh, it was the Executor. God, dude. All right. Yeah, I was like, what's the hit? When I buy shiny treasures, I keep pulling the shiny Mew. Shiny treasures. That was one of my worst purchases of the year. The vendors were asking so much money for that set, and I said, all right, I'll do it. And then after I bought a ton of it, it all fell in price, murdering my wallet. I was murdered viciously. All right, Dark Tyranitar, Fairy Energy, this guy, and Nidorino. Yelling to Jampin says, last two packs of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Spanish. You got it. Two more packs of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Spanish. Okay. Happy to see you here tonight. He said he wanted that PSA 8. Give me a moment. Let me keep looking. Okay, let's try this last thing. All right, well, I do not have an easy price to go off of, so let me put them in a sleeve. And as a PSA 8, I'm going to ask $20 even on him. There we go. All right. Yolin to Jampins. Let me just double check to make sure there are truly no more of these. Because if there are, we need to remove from the menu. Yep. Okay, so this is going to say sold out. Whew. Okay, sold out. Sold out. Perfect. How about these 2 packs, guys? Look how pretty these 2 packs are, huh? Okay, Snubble, Meowth, Spinarak, Croconaw, Ladian. That's your rare, Ladian. Ladian Red. Ew, Ladian. Ladian was so unpopular. Now we got Orbeetle. Orbeetle's not popular either. We also have Volbeat and that other thing, Illumise. They keep trying to do ladybugs. It never works. Everyone says no ladybugs, please. Here's Drowsy, Cyndaquil, Sunkern. Boom! Metapod and... Ah, they were both cold. Alright, but you know what? You still got your Ampharos. Congratulations, man. Isn't this the set where you can pull the rad half cards? That's correct. That's correct. Okay, let's grab Yolan's bag. All right. Very good. Put this back over here. Okay. We're clicking on this. Gregory Carvajal, 1 box of OP9, Japanese. Wow, that set just flies. It really does. This set just moves. 1 piece OP9. People want that manga bad. They're saying bad kitty. Okay. I think my favorite Heart Gold sets are Undaunted and Unleashed. You know what I need to do? I need to have my shopping list needs to be posted to my other computer. I post it here on the table, but that's not useful. I need to post it somewhere else. All right. Very good. Very good. So, Gregory Carvajal, he's got a holo. Thank you, Gregory. Still time to send in orders. If you guys would like to send in orders, I don't mind. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's an SR. Here's a holo. Here's an SR. Ah. Oh. Mister, what girl would you do in The Walking Dead? I think you're asking which girl I find most attractive. It's a good question. There we go. That's a good question. Here's a holo. And there's girls who look conventionally attractive, like Rosita's conventionally attractive, Maggie's conventionally attractive, others. Oh, that sucks. You got the generic pull. Hopefully a double hit box. Let's keep going. Sorry, Gregory. That's a tough box. Okay, here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Name me some crazy side characters that are easily forgotten. Here's a holo. Holo. And holo. Ta-da! Maggie, okay. Now, I'm just saying that Maggie's conventionally attractive. That's all. All right. All right. Mistress into Carol. Young Carol. There we go. All right, grabbing this. I looked up Carol, the actress, when she was younger. She looked okay. Here we are. She really got her break from The Walking Dead, didn't she? That became her whole life as an actress. She just needed one TV show, and she gets to play the role of her life and just be wealthy and famous. Pretty cool, huh? One TV show, one movie. All right. Female zombie number 3 was forgotten about. Yeah, here's a better question, guys. Which of the zombies was hottest? Which of the zombies would you do? Oh, yeah, zombie in episode 8, season 3. Yeah. I'll tell you who wasn't attractive. I couldn't stand looking at her. Who was the girl with the funny lips in the first couple of seasons? She had like the blonde hair. She had sex with Shane in the first season. What's her name? Gosh, she was so freaking annoying. Couldn't wait for her to die. The samurai girl could protect me. True, she could be your samurai mommy. Andrea, oh my god. She is such a turnoff for me. Barf. There you go. Okay, here's Machamp. And Ratu. I hate her. Yeah, Andrea just drives me nuts, dude. What is it about Andrea that makes me want to throw Andrea into the zombie pit? Worst actress. She was so pointless, too. Like, there was no point to her character at all. Okay, now we've got a Cody Hodges who wants the King Luffy. There you go, Mr. Cody. You got it. There we go. My wife was getting all hot and bothered when Daryl had that sort of side thing with Maggie's sister. She's like, are they going to be a couple? She's getting all excited. But no, Daryl never finds love. He's not allowed to. There you go. Daryl's like the perfectly written character because he's sort of like Batman, right? But he does have like this affectionate relationship with like an older woman, right? And so he's like the perfect character for all of those, you know, maybe empty nesters or older ladies who are pining for their younger days for danger and excitement. You know, it's like how many, you know, house mothers, babushkas, moms wish that a guy like Daryl, he's authentic and sincere and good-hearted, but also he's hard and cold and he'll do what has to be done to protect the ones he loves. You know, how many of them wish that he would throw them on the back of his motorcycle and sweep them away from their boring lives? So he's a very well-written character, and so it's no wonder that he's doing so well. They can't get rid of him in the TV show, no way. Here's Joshua Ramos. He gets a whole spinoff. Joshua, 50 on his slab away. All right, you got it, Joshua. Yeah, he's a very well-written character for women. Joshua. Joshua Ramos. Okay, this goes to 418. There we go. $418 remain. 5 English, Azure Lane. We just got to the episode where Daryl kind of sneaks out of that prison and, you know, meets back up with Rick and the group on Hilltop or whatever. And there's this scene where him and Rick kind of get close to each other, and Rick puts like his arm on Daryl's like neck, and they like touch heads or something like that. It's super gay, and it's so funny though because Karis is next to me swooning, dude. I guess girls really like that stuff. Affectionate display of authenticity between men or something. It's like, okay. Daryl was never in the original comic series. He was added to the show last minute. Oh, very interesting. I'm not watching that. All right, one Carddass Yugi. I did not know that. There we go. Oh, dragon. Yay! One Metazoo Chrome. Okay, one Metazoo Chrome. I have a bag. Joshua Ramos. I'm not watching that. I'm done after Abraham died. Was it sad for you when Abraham died? Rosita didn't like it either, even though he was shaboinking a different girl at that point. Like, what you gotta worry about? He dumped you. I'd be like, ha! If I was Rosita, I'd have been like, got what was coming to you. Nobody dumps Rosita. Rosita Mamacita. All right, you ready? Here's Ironfield Monster, Moon-Eyed People, the Bat Squatch. Well, these Chrome Metazoo cards are fantastic looking. There's one we missed. Ooh, Adam Ackler. Is it a numbered card? No, no numbers. Who's Rosita? She's a sexy mama with giant lips. My wife says she has lips like a fish. That's what she says. She's offended by it. She almost doesn't feel like she fits into the show properly. I have to agree with... It feels like that what they did was they picked out a hot girl and just threw her into the show, and that's it. And her whole purpose is to just be like eye candy, and that's it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, but yeah, it's just how it is, I guess. Rosita is an army chick. They all have small waists. Dude, I'm just saying, Negan looks like he would fold if you punched him one time. That dude is not wide. He's not wide Putin. He's like a noodle. He's like a limp noodle, dude. And so he like leans back with his tiny waist and his tiny arms, and he's just a limp noodle with the bat. Any of those guys in his group could beat the crap out of him. But more importantly, any one of those guys could just shoot him in the head, and the whole thing would collapse. The whole organization would be done. There's no system. There's no hierarchy of generals. There's no loyal group with a mission statement. So again, it doesn't really... Oh my God. This is why people open these guys. People open Azure Lane for a reason. Holy. Lots of sexy girls in Azure Lane. It is a girl card set. So, but anyways, there's no hierarchy. There's no, deep layered Praetorian secret, government guard or any of that crap that you need to have a powerful organization that doesn't just suffer from mutiny after mutiny after mutiny. And Negan didn't display a sort of character that was so noble that people would follow him merely because they liked him. Instead, they had sort of like this, submit to your leader, bow to him. And if you make love to your ex-girlfriend who he stole, we're going to burn your face off. So his character makes no sense. Poorly written. Again, the acting is very one-dimensional. You don't see a complex layer of emotions from Negan. It's one emotion the whole time. It's like a ha, 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 ha. And he does a stupid little leaning back, and he does his little shouts. And it's just like the actor had not built up a repertoire of different sort of like personality phases for what's going on around him. Now, do other actors on the show do that? Sometimes, yes. But he's supposed to be like a really good bad guy, and he's actually kind of not that fun to watch. I just kind of look at him and go, you're so not real, That's what makes the characters good, is when they appear to be like something that could really happen. And because there is a realism to Walking Dead. It's a show that does live off of realism. And he's so not real that it's like, I can't, it's a hard pill to swallow. Same with the this whole Kingdom guy, Ezekiel. It's the same deal. It's like, what am I watching now? Okay, Joshua Ramos. It takes you out of the original feel that you got out of the early seasons and even the later seasons. And now you're on this new thing. You're on this new cartoony sort of like, like we're just having fun in the writing room. We're doing our vanity projects in the writing room. Joshua Ramos hit. Joshua Ramos, 924. Let's do a new bag for Joshua Ramos. I call BS on the whole Negan character as if none of the dudes who got their wife, girlfriend stolen from him wouldn't put a bullet between his eyes. Yeah, it's like, again, it is hard to believe. It is just hard to believe There's such a large group of dudes. They all get to talk to each other. They've all got guns. It would not take very long for one of them to just randomly shoot Negan to death, and the whole experiment would be dead. And he doesn't walk around with protection or anything. He just walks around. And so it's really hard to believe that all of them are so, like Daryl would shoot that guy to death. Carl would shoot that guy to death. So, but if they displayed some sort of quality to him that made people want to protect him, that would make sense. Like, I'll give my life to protect Negan. He doesn't do anything like that to earn that sort of level of love and admiration. Fear, maybe. You could say everyone fears him, but how can he be so fearful when all you need is one gun, one bullet, he's gone? I wouldn't fear him. I'd be like, all right, time to kill this dude. And then when he's dead, I'm going to tell everybody, look, guys, he sucked. He was an awful person. He's gone now. So let's pick a new leader. All right, let's see. He wants to be a big, I guess, the head honcho. It's so random. The show took a 95-degree turn. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how we felt about it. When they introduced Negan, I mentioned that it felt like the show did not build up to the Negan character properly. There needed to be some build up to the Negan character. You needed to believe that this guy somehow put all these people together. Somehow he had an army. You needed to actually develop a Negan character at least a little bit before having him become, okay, now I'm going to bash people's brains in a bit. You know what I mean? I just think that that's important. He needs to prove himself as the leader of his group for me to believe that he's like this character to care about. All right, we're out of orders. It's 4:18. Why don't we work on a little bit of pricing? Here is a Haunter, Queen of Clubs. That's one of those brand new poker cards that just came in. We are Negan. All right, whatever you want. Haunter Poker. Okay, let's try Haunter Stadium. Here it is. Haunter Stadium, $225. What a lovely card. They should have made him a cult leader, or maybe that's what they did, but I didn't see it that way. Here we are. Well, I mean, they could have introduced like a religious idea, sure. A cult leader often uses religious ideas, but I didn't see that element either. Maybe like every member has to shave their head and wear a certain uniform. I didn't see that. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Yeah, he was too accessible. He was too right in front of everyone where he could easily get shot. Easily. Think of Immortan Joe from Mad Max. Immortan Joe had like a throne, and no one was allowed in that throne. And then he had like a group of dudes who helped him run the place. Like a whole group. And you weren't allowed to have access to them either. But he just walks around on the bottom floor of the factory he's in. You could just shoot the guy. The whole thing's over. Very hard to believe. Okay, cool, man. And I bet this Haunter's pretty dang rare, too. I would not anticipate this Haunter lasting very long. This particular card looks pretty cool. Not a lot of good Haunters to pick from either. Did you guys notice that in the hobby? There's not a huge number of very nice, very rare Haunters to collect, but this is one of them, clearly. He's going to be Pop 15. There it is. They should have made him a cult leader. Maybe that's what they did. Oh, I already read that. Okay, let's see. The next order is... Hit the refresh button here. We did get an order. The next order is Javier Arroyo, 6 OP9s. You got it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I got to stand up to get more of the OP9s. I'll be back, guys. More OP9s. Looks like we're getting another case of them, in fact. All right. Here we are. Grabbing some of these. Right, carry these over. Come on, manga. I'm ready for a manga. Ugh. Whew. I got this in the mail. Some gift. I don't know what's in there. How many you order? He ordered 6 of these, right? We got 3, so we need 3 more. There you go. Okay. You guys getting tired yet? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to find out what's in this thing. Sleep. It's pretty late. It is a Saturday night, though. It's Steve's Collectibles. Hello, Steve. How are you tonight? Set that down. Okay. And what do we have here? Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. This is also a holo. Look at that holo. Little wink. Here's a holo. And here is another holo. I could do this all day, says the collector. Open cards. Well, I really could. We've only been live for 3 hours. I could easily do a 4th hour. All you'd have to do is send in orders, and I'd keep it going. Javier Arroyo. Ta-da! Okay. Popping this in here. I love how much news can happen in one day. So, is this like a gift? What's going on here? Digimon. More Digimon. A Trick or Trade pack. Dragon Ball pack. Saiyan Showdown. Yeah? From when? How old is this? Doesn't say. Usually they say. Battle deck. Okay. A lot of trash, man. I will sell this whole group of stuff for $6 to somebody who wants it. $6, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. So it's like $1 a pack anyways. We'll open up the Digimon to see what it is. And please, if you buy it, let everyone else know. Alright, because I don't know what that is. Very good. Yay! I'm currently seeing no orders in the queue. We got the Haunter priced up. We got the Gengar break going. Those were the items in the thumbnail. Let's go ahead and get the Ghastly as well. Buzz, yes. Tired, no. Okay, there is a Ghastly Jack of Clubs. He is unfortunately a 9. Okay. Yep, this is a new break, guys, for the Gengar. Comes with the Mawile. It's already 6 spots deep. Fast mover. All right. Ghastly time. I'll take the packs. Okay, that little group is sold for $6. It's Goni. Now, let me go ahead and type in PSA 9 Ghastly Stadium. And there is one for sale for $60. $60. That just sounds like a lot. Let's make ours a little bit cheaper. It is a 9 after all. We're going to make ours $55. But one of the things you have to understand about these stadium cards, they come out of poker decks where you only get like 16 gradable cards. It's not very much. And if they don't grade 10, it's a big problem. So like if they all graded 9s, it'd be a big problem. Okay, there's Michael. He sent for the packs. Let me just make sure that we didn't get a different order for it as well. Okay, it's just you. Very good, Michael. Magic Michael. Okay, let's start with the Digimon pack. What's new, mister? What's up, Andy? Oh, are you actually asking, like, what's new on the menu? Let me show some stuff on the menu real fast. So we got these vintage Donkey Kong packs from 1982. Topps Chrome Metazoo. Nightfall Metazoo, first edition. Trick or Trade. We got tons of this Hidden Trials. I stocked way up on it. We got like 5 cases of it, I think. Lots of that. Stellar Crown. Duskmorn has been selling through. Hello Kitty Weiss is apparently a big hit in Asia and is selling fast. OP9, probably the best-selling item right now. This is on sale now. It's $64 a box for Paradise Dragona. One whole box, $64. And Marvel 2. Marvel 2, popular. That's what's going on. We, of course, have our breaks as usual. We have a Blaine's Charizard break. This guy's one of the fastest moving ones, but tonight we didn't sell any spots in it. You know what we did sell spots to? This guy. So we got 2 very vintage cards, 1998, 1998. They're from the same year, by the way. Did you think about that? These are equally the same age. And this is 2 and 21. This is 1 and 22. So you can see your odds are better with the Gengar. In fact, if you bought 2 spots in here, in theory, you could pull both things, both the Mawile and the Gengar. All right, now here goes. Just rewatched Saving Private Ryan after 5 years. I seen it last. Such a crazy movie. Yeah, I gave a review of that movie. I didn't like it very much, and people were like mad that I didn't like it. Yeah, I was not a fan of Saving Private Ryan. Okay, toss this over here. Oh, it's the same card. Where Garurumon. I didn't like how there was never a point in the movie. I gave it a low rating. I think I gave it a 6. There was never a point in the movie where I felt like Private Ryan was not going to be saved. Because I, figured out really quickly the guy in the beginning of the movie is Private Ryan. So I'm like, all right, Private Ryan definitely lives. And the movie's mostly not even about him. It's about Tom Hanks and his little troop of dying soldiers. And it's just a gore video. It's all it is. It's just one long war gore video, and it's like, oh, brother, dude. All right. I thought it was boring. Here's Marshadow. Look at that Marshadow. He's punching yo buns. Cool. Okay, so this is a Saiyan Showdown box buy pack. Maybe that means like it's a box topper. Here, let's just go ahead and snip the rest of these. And ultimately, I didn't really know why we care about Tom Hanks' character at all. He was just like, yeah, I was a school coach or something. He was like Tim Waltz. I'm a school coach when I was, before I joined the war, boys. It's like, all right. There we go. Ooh, Guilemon. I get the movie from one perspective. The movie's supposed to rile you up if you're an American patriot. I'm an American patriot. I love America. And you're supposed to feel like, wow, World War... Ooh, look at that, dude. That came out of here. Well, that's the exact artwork. Dash Pack. Machine Dramon. That's neat. I like the artwork there. All right, but so, it's meant to allow you as an American to sort of reach out into a World War II identity. And be like, wow, it was so tough back then, and those guys were so brave, and I can't believe it. Okay, totally get all that. But now kind of sweep it out of the way. Examine the movie for its acting, for its characters, for its intrigue, for like the story. If you remove all the American patriotism from your brain for a moment, you realize it's just a very boring movie. Like, let's say you're from Finland or something, or I don't know. Let's say you're from Belgium, and you watch it, you just be like, okay. You know what I mean? You'd be like, wow, that's a lot of gore. But again, there's going to be a weak character development. There's virtually no character development. There's not much of a story. We know Private Ryan survives, and they go and they find him, and then they fight a bunch of Nazis, and then he survives. The end. And that's it. And it's just like, man. And then there's a lot of disturbing gore, and you're supposed to go, whoa, that's some crazy-ass gore, man. You can just make a movie with a lot of gore in it. Or I guess that's a scary movie if you think about it. Or a movie with a lot of titties in it. And those are niche types of movies. But I don't think of them as like masterpieces. They're like, they're niche movies. For guys who want to look at titties or guys who want to look at gore. So Saving Private Ryan, it's in the gore category. It's also in the sort of like people who love historical wars kind of stuff too. But yeah, from the perspective of, intriguing story, character development, philosophy, politics, a lot of that's missing. And it's just slow. Oh, we got me. Tell my mama I love her. That kind of stuff. You got me riled up, mister. It's a lot of fighting. I think they wanted to show how bad war is. Yeah, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe in 2024, I've seen that in so many movies now. I've watched all the war movies. Maybe I like war movies, but I've watched them all now, and there's nothing more to extract from them. I can't extract, like Dunkirk. I watched Dunkirk. It's doing all the, oh, you didn't expect war to be so loud and ambient, did you? It's like, I sure didn't. You just get kind of tired of it at some point. You're like, yep, it's another war movie. They're going to tell you how terrible it is. That's the point of the war movie. It's so terrible. You can't even comprehend how terrible it is. I suppose I can't. Suppose I can't even comprehend it. It's so bad, bro. But yeah, it's just, I think a lot of war movies, they rely heavily on patriotism, not acting chops, and they rely heavily on, gore, not good story writing. Here we are. And Saving Private Ryan falls right in with that. It falls in right in with that. I also ended up not liking the Batman movies from Christopher Nolan either. When I first watched them, I thought they were so good and clever and like, wow, Batman, but with some realism. But I rewatched them, I was like, oh man, this is tiring. There we go. He uses all the same sound effects, all the same music from Hans Zimmer. I'm Batman. All the voices and all that. We mentioned Dunkirk. I might as well beat up on that director a little more. Joshua Ramos says, 4 Chrome Metazoo. Yeah, so the Chrome Metazoos are actually pretty cheap. There you go. These are pretty cheap, and you can actually pull some expensive one-of-ones out of here. 6 OP8. Okay, 6 OP8s. You need a sensory deprivation tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. And 1 Opus 1. Oh, I'm so glad you're opening this. Really doesn't get opened enough. Opus 1 is an amazing set that gives you a chance for the most popular cloud card in the hobby. Well, I don't know if he's the most popular, but he's the most iconic one. He's the very first one they made. Ready? For Opus. Let's start here. Joshua Ramos. Okay. Did you add that up correctly? How much is an Opus 1 pack? An Opus 1 pack costs... Final Fantasy. Opus 1 is $21. I think there's a mistake going on here. 1 Opus 1. So hold on. So 4 Chrome Metazoo should be 16 plus 6 times 3 is 18 plus 21. No, yeah, it is off. You're $10 off, Mr. Joshua. All right, let me go ahead and do this. Ready? You got Sinkhole Sam and Metazoo Battles and Silver Cat. All right. I know math sucks. Here is the battles. Ta-da! Metazoo pack number 2. Chibi Mothman. You got Quetzalcoatlus. Uh-huh. Phoenix Rain, Sam Sinclair, Chibi Mothman. Okay, Sam Sinclair. Really thinking about going car shopping again with Karis. Because it would be nice to have a car that could drive maybe like a longer distance reliably. You got Snow Snake. Do you like The Last of the Mohicans? My dad loved The Last of the Mohicans. I barely remember it. I watched it when I was really young. And I really remember the burning scene. That was when the Indians are punishing the, other side. They're like burning the guy up. Ooh. Boom. Oh, we got one. A 2 out of 5 Slide Rock Bolter for Mr. Joshua Ramos from the Colorado Mountains. Wow, that's cool, man. Yeah, so you have a chance for really rare cards out of here, guys. Look at that. So nice. Okay, set that over there. And Joint Snake and Killer Clown. That's so fun. I like Topps Chrome cards a lot. Topps Chrome's got something good going for it. I should look into other potential Topps Chrome sets. Just have them all on the menu. I mean, we've been selling Topps Chrome's Lord of the Rings for a long time because it's such a good set. Damn, out of 5. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to go get that one to Mike's side. So this is a 3 hours. Second here. Rare Metazoo out of 5. 3 17 0 0. Whew. I sent the rest on ZELLE. Oh, perfect. Thanks, man. There you go. Toss this away. All right. Let's go ahead and snip these now. Snip. Yeah, those Final Fantasy Opus packs are pricey. But for good reason. You could grade virtually every card in the pack. And any holographic card that comes out of the pack. Because it's all Opus 1. They are. It's basically like Pokemon base set, but for Final Fantasy now. It's getting old, too. The years have passed by. You know, when I first started, wasn't that old. It's been 5 years now. It's officially getting close to 10 years old. Okay. Hey, look at that. Not bad. Mamma mia. There you go. Okay. Set that over there. We'll go ahead and sleeve this. Okay. Wonderful. You're doing good, Mr. Josh. You got a 1 out of 5. And now if we could just pull this cloud. You ready? Tonight we got 2 clips. We got the Ampharos from Heart Gold Soul Silver and a 1 out of 5 Rock Snake. Now, how about this? Okay. Labrow. All right. You got Kimari. I can't say its name. And over here, let's put Labrow in the front. Sexy Labrow. Thank you, Joshua. Joshua, the cloud was not in this pack, but he could be in the next one. Final Fantasy Opus 1, guys. Okay. And you are in the Josh box, which is right here. Ta-da! Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, very good, very good. Oops. Cody Hodges sends for a Rick and Morty Season 1 and 2 OP6 and 1 Trick or Trade. 1 Trick or Trade. Well, this is the Trick or Trade. And then a Rick and Morty Season 1 and 2 of the OP6. That's a really specific order. Wow. Here you are. You said Rick and Morty Season 1? Yeah, Rick and Morty Season 1. Boink. Rick and Morty. How are you doing today? Feeling all right. I had a really nasty headache. Yeah, I had a really nasty headache. And started a while ago, and I'm just kind of powering through it. It's not too bad. I took 2 painkillers, which is a lot. I don't normally take 2 painkillers. But, you know, it seems to be all right for now. Okay. Getting freaky. But I'm trying not to shout too much. Because I think shouting will make it worse. Summer Smith. Okay. Okay, there we go. And here's Eating Poo. Okay, you got 2 holos in your 1 pack. That's not bad, Cody. 2 holos. Society, it's all a lie. All right, nice. Very good. Grab these. Trick or Trade and OP9. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, Mimikyu. Look at that. Very good. Here's OP6, a holo, and a holo. Very nice. Throw this away. Mr. Cody. Corey, Colton, Cody Rogers. How about a Cody Hodges? Cody Hodges. Are you in this over here? Maybe you're in this over here. Right. Shangjiang, Cyber Shop. Cody Rogers again. Cody Rogers has 2 bags. Let's get them combined. Corey, Colton. There we are. So is this a new bag for you, Mr. Cody Hodges? They both say 324. Oh, wow. He got a holographic snake in there. Wow, I'm surprised he kind of abandoned it. It's 324 that he was last here. Cody Rogers. Hope he comes back. That's not a new bag. Oh, I probably didn't see it. I'm so dumb. Now I'm in the middle of doing this. Oh, wait, it doesn't say new bag. Oh, you probably said it in chat. That's what you're saying. You probably said it in chat. Well, I don't always catch it in chat. That's all. All right, let's get this bag. Come as you are, as you were, as I know you. Are those song lyrics? There you go. No P. Diddy lyrics. Okay, Cody Hodges. Thanks, man. There we go. Yes, Nirvana. Ooh, I don't know that one. I know Nirvana. I don't know that song. I don't know those lyrics. I mean, if I heard the song, I'd probably recognize it in a heartbeat. All right. Well, it is 4:44 a.m., and I'm not seeing a big queue of orders. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up here, guys. We had a nice, exciting Saturday night stream. Lots of Paradise Dragona open. That's the title of tonight. And tomorrow night, we'll see what happens. I don't think I'm getting any new product in, so tomorrow night's just going to be whatever people want it to be. We do have this wonderful Rocket Break right here. So the Rocket Break has been started, and it has 4 people in it. I'd like to do a box break on something like Brilliant Stars, or just something we haven't seen in a while. So maybe like a box break sale on a box of Brilliant Stars. That'd be cool. Just to see something that we haven't seen in a while get open, you know, or like Crown Zenith or something like that. Okay, I'm hopping off. Maybe I'll dig something up out of my reserve of sealed cases. Actually, I have something in mind, maybe like Crown Zenith even. So maybe I'll pull something up that's cool and we'll liquidate it and have some fun together. I'm hopping off, guys. See you later.